Hey enthusiasts, what's happening? This is Salty Language episode 741.
The sexiest podcast on the network.
Oh man.
Long running.
Oh, you ain't kidding. God,
Right.
we've worn our shoes out. Forrest Gump, we left him in our dust. That's
Yeah,
how long we've been
exactly.
running. Yeah.
Take that,
He's
kid
still
with
back
goofy
there.
legs.
Yep. I was talking about when he just runs as an adult, but
I
it's a lot
figure we're
just
picking
started
on him
running.
because, he had braces on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Stomping around like he's Generation 1 Iron Man.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool though,
My
right?
beard just got caught in my microphone. That was weird.
Yeah. Gotta watch
Because I'm
out for that.
pouring
You
so
gotta
much
put
wisdom into it. It's all his wizardry.
Yeah. You gotta get a beard shield for your microphone.
No. The microphone needs a shield for itself.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not protecting myself. It's protecting itself.
Yeah, you're.
You know what I'm saying?
That's yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, let me tell you, Brian. Your boy over here is busted right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I work in the glass industry. Yeah. And occasionally, when you're tempering glass, you'll get this stuff called skunk stripe. It's when the glass bows and it just rides on the rollers. It's literally like a white stripe right down the middle.
Oh, okay. Which explains skunk stripe.
Yes.
Better than calling it like a skid mark or something.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
Yeah.
But so, normally the guys at the furnaces catch this and it's gone. But whoever obviously wasn't paying attention here. So I spent my afternoon today at the Toledo Zoo, Brian, in the new reptile house, cleaning glass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because so it's just something that gets marked on it. It's not in the glass.
I mean, it can be there's one that I'm like, we might have to replace that one, but
yeah.
But yeah, it's like when they asked me if I wanted to go, and I'm like, yeah, sure. And they're like, it's just a couple panels. I'm like, all right. And I get there, and it's 28.
Oh my goodness!
It's like in this octagon right in the middle of the building. And here's the best part,
God.
Brian.
Did you have to fight snakes in the octagon?
Right. I did get a picture of the saltwater croc because he's in his tank.
Yeah.
Looks like a dinosaur in there, dude. He's enormous.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I was going to say, because if you're fighting snakes in an octagon, I want to know where my invite was or why you weren't live on social media.
Dude, that sounds like a sick movie, too. Snakes in an octagon.
Yeah,
or a match style.
Yes.
Like they're fighting, just like snakes start dropping from the ceiling.
I was just going to say, it's like the Royal Rumble, right? Yeah. It starts out with you and one snake. And if you don't win within a certain amount of time, they drop more snakes in.
Oh, I was picturing like a UFC event, but just snakes coming down.
Oh, no, you got to have a person in there. Otherwise,
well, no,
I don't want to just
two people are fighting each other.
Oh, okay.
But
I see.
With
snakes. Okay. So it's kind of like in BattleBots where there's bots and other dangers afoot.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
I gotcha. All right.
That's going to be our fight league. Yeah. Battle humans. It's like BattleBots. Exactly the same. Flamethrowers and shit, but with people.
Fucking buzzsaws coming out of the walls. Yeah.
But people.
I like this idea. Yeah.
But no, here's the best part, Brian. Is this enclosure, it doesn't have any critters in it, right? But I get to go back tomorrow and go inside because there's stuff on the inside of someone, depending on which way to put the glass up. And it's 90 degrees in there.
That's pretty well, it makes sense. It's a reptile house. So yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah. I assume you're just in there in like a cutoff and your Daisy Dukes.
I told the dude, I'm like, I'm going back with shorts tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, the shortiest of shorts for sure. Like balls hanging out.
Just straight nutters.
Yeah. Just be like, hey man, are those your pockets? Like, nope.
Yeah. So dude, just up, like fucking up and down ladders, and it sucks, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like the guys who missed it are the ones who should have to go clean it.
Oh, I 100% agree. But
I feel like this bullshit shouldn't travel up the ladder. What the hell?
What are you gonna? Well, I mean, they wanted to send those guys a supervisor because that guy definitely knows what he's doing too and could do it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
they're shorthanded down there, so
Uh,
he's like, I can't fucking leave. I don't even have a group
how
leader down
convenient.
here. Well,
Yeah.
it is what it
How
is.
convenient. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
know.
it's to be fair, it's nice to get out of the building.
Yeah.
You know,
I just feel
but
like this is potentially a trap though. Like this may be your new home,
yeah, for
you
sure,
know.
right? Once I
Like
get
if you
in,
get
they
in
just
there
click.
tomorrow and you hear like you see like a PS5 or something in there, run, like
PS5
get
and
out of there as
like
quick as you can.
a cooler full of banquets. Like, oh,
Yeah. Like,
oh,
this
they
ain't
knew.
so
Oh
bad.
shit, they knew I was working. Cool.
Yeah. And then like you said, you hear the click.
Yep. The
Oh,
North
damn it.
American snake person. How did they know? Was that one weekend I spent talking like Cobra Commander? Thanks for Q to W.
It is. It is. That's what got you.
Gets
I
you
warned
every
you about
time,
that.
man.
Yeah, I told you to watch out for that, but you know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. You pull your hood off at that point.
I do want to apologize for Patreon people because it's totally
Yeah,
on me that we haven't been doing stuff. I've just been so busy at work,
yeah,
and
yeah,
and it sucks.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's all
I
right.
wish.
They're just crying in their beers over it.
I know, right? We're gonna have to
Just
like we need to get like a Sunday or something where I can get on a little early and we can knock some of those out.
yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
something.
Like
Jesus
bank a
Christ.
couple or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Time
Mm.
is not on my
Mm-hmm.
side. That's all I know.
But the song says it is.
I know. Dude, they lie. They lie aggressively.
Huh? Songs don't lie, Tony. Come on.
Also, patreon.com/saltylanguage.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time to
Delicious.
push it when we're like, hey, we haven't put anything up.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can still get on for free.
Yeah,
Sign up.
there's still plenty of stuff.
Yeah, there is
If
free.
you've never been on it, there's all sorts of goodness.
Yeah.
If you've listened to everything, then we're sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're sorry we
Totally
haven't put more up.
apologize.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been rough lately. That's my
It's been
favorite
a rough
thing is
one.
I'm like 2 weeks out from the end of my like certification I gotta do every couple months, every 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been done.
That's pretty good.
It sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta like it.
I might have to reschedule that Crazy Life episode when I'm like driving to work just screaming at the sky.
Yeah. At least I'll be
Yeah.
able to find album art for that one real easy. It'll just be the old man's yells at clouds or whatever of Grandpa Simpson.
I was hoping you'd like superimpose me on top of what's his nuts from falling down. That seems perfect.
Oh yeah, that would work too.
What was that guy? What's his name? Why
Michael
can't I think of
Douglas.
Michael Douglas?
Michael Douglas.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, yeah. It's like I can see
Back
his
when he had
face.
his youthful buzz cut. Yeah.
Yes, his
No, that was a different
buzz
guy.
cut.
Yeah.
Oh no, how's it going, Brian?
Oh, it was all right. I had to go to my doctor for my yearly, physical and blood work and all
Change
that.
the oil, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at the results of the labs last night, and I gotta rein myself back in. I've been too much sugars and stuff. My sugar's gone back up, which is no good. So gotta get that squirreled away. Weird part is because of the like Ozempic, and last week we talked about how I've been like Johnny Bloat over here.
Yeah.
And I
That's
really
a terrible
felt
name.
no, it's no good. Yeah,
That's the worst mafia guy of the crew. Fucking Johnny Bloat.
They find out after about a couple weeks. It's like, hey, boss, I think he's actually dead.
Nah, he just had a meatball foot long for lunch.
Yeah. No, boss, he's turning blue. Like he's blue and green over here.
Oh.
But yeah, he needed the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I was like, man, you got to step on the scale, and I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna be good, and I step on it, and I'm like, I've lost 3 pounds. Like, how? But I was like, all right, well, so good enough. But yeah, I talked to my doctor about it because I'm like, man, this is like, bloat and stuff. It sucks, man. You're just feeling bleh all the time,
Yeah.
So yeah, but he was very much like, stay on the fiber and stay the course, basically,
Hell yeah.
as we
There you
had
go.
fun talking about that. And, he said there's something he's prescribed for me that should help with the bloating. So
Morphine.
morphine, probably. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Probably a foot-long meatball sub, I'm
Yes.
guessing.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of morphine, we've been
Oh,
watching
damn it.
Hazardous History, and it's been pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great, isn't
We
it?
just watched that
Yeah, dude.
prescriptions one yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus. The newest one, no spoilers or anything, but the
Of
newest
course.
one is another toy episode.
Oh,
So
nice.
those are, I feel like that's going to be the draw each year, even though it was like the very first episode, but I feel like that's the one people are going to be like, "Ooh, a toy episode."
Yeah,
Cuz
for sure,
boy is
right?
it fun to see how dangerous toys are
Ah,
or
we
were,
we love
you
dangerous
know.
toys in this household.
We do, cuz most of them are from like our youth or
100%.
around that.
Yeah.
We grew up in a very dangerous era. It's
Yeah,
amazing we survived.
like I said, what are you gonna do?
I know, right? But yeah. All right. I'll actually, you know what? I'll tell you one, because this one, it's just, so when hula hoops caught on,
Mhm.
like, it was the craze, right? Like, they sold millions of them in like no time, right? Which is mind blowing to me. Can you imagine something like a hula hoop coming out now, right? And you think like, there's no way something like that would sell, blah blah blah. But literally, there's this crap on TikTok that, what is it? It's like this. Oh god, it starts with an N. I forgot what it's called, but it's like this stretchy goo stuff or something,
Oh, is it
right? Eh,
that I've seen it in like signs and windows that are like, we don't have this in stock.
yes, yes, it's
Like it's like
crazy hot.
nudie or something like that, or nutty
Yeah,
or
yeah, it's something like that because it's a TikTok craze. So,
ugh,
so
ugh.
it's easier to believe now that something stupid would catch on because of TikTok. Back then there was no TikTok, so it was all word of mouth, or someone brings one to school and you're like, "Yo, a hula hoop,"
Yeah,
right?
what
So
sort of
now I got to
science is this?
Yeah, so now I've got to have a hula hoop and everybody does.
I'm not gonna
Anyway,
lie, I don't
yeah.
see the appeal.
Of a hula hoop?
Yeah, like it doesn't look
Yeah, I
fun to
don't
me.
I've tried it, and I for sure, people like you and I are no good for it, man.
No,
We just
I
don't
don't
have the
have
limber hips.
no, exactly.
No. Or limber anything, really.
This
It's
body is
just
not built to hula hoop.
no, mine's not either. I got all the sensual curves, but it just doesn't,
This
it's
is
just not.
this is a luau body.
I'm, being roasted at the luau body. Anyway, so they have, this one company was like, "Well, you can't really do it around your head, right? Like, it's hard to get a hula hoop going on your head, even though obviously we've seen people over the years that are crazy good at hula hooping.
Yes.
So this company comes out with a thing that, like, basically, it's like a hat or a helmet kind of thing that has a hoop like type thing attached to it, but it has like uh basically what you're doing is you're head banging to move this thing around, and it's got a weight on it.
Hell
So
yeah.
when your head gets whipped around, there's a Metallica song that's very relevant here. It's called Whiplash.
Hell yeah.
Actually, that's not Metallica. That's a cover, isn't it?
Nah, I think
No,
that's
it's
them.
theirs. I don't know why I
Pretty
was
sure.
thinking it was off of Garage Inc. Anyway, but whatever. It's a metal song called Whiplash, and that's literally what you're giving yourself with this counterweight, because you're whipping your head all around, and people were getting like severe injuries from it.
You imagine that shit in the pit? Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
Be out there
Just
like a medieval knight.
yeah. But it was like, on the surface, good idea, because they were like, "Hey, hula hoops are fun for every part of the body except your head. So let's close the gap," right?
Naturally.
Like, you see a hole in the market and you're going after it. However, uh, good shit though.
Yeah.
Good shit. Yeah, there's a couple on there there's at least one on there that I remember, but, I think it was before our time. I just think I've seen them in videos or been told about them, so
Flintlock pistols.
yeah. There is one with a gun.
Yeah, I was on the one we watched.
No, yeah. No, there's one with a gun on this one.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Because, for a long, long time, until they finally were like, things shooting things at children might be dangerous.
Or a school time activity.
Or a school time activity.
At
Yeah.
least in this
But
country.
good Lord. I just was like, "Oh my god, I can't." Like I said, every time I watch that show, there's part of it that you just laugh at the absurdity of it, and there's always at least one that's like, "How did that not get pulled?" And then they were like, finally it, got taken off the market because the fad moved on, like I said about the collars last week,
Yeah.
men dying, but, I still gotta look nice and crisp.
Well, yeah. Hell yeah.
So stupid.
Why wouldn't you?
Uh, I love it because it's a little like Darwin Awards
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
mixed in with the other.
With the
And
nonsense.
it's fun looking back at the nonsense. So yeah, it's like I said, I can't if you're and you don't even have to be a history buff to enjoy the show.
Nah, not
Like
at
it
all.
just the absurdity of all of it is like, holy shit, this, you know,
I'll tell you what
this
I
is what
don't
people were
like,
doing
Brian.
because it's not longer.
I don't like the editing. Everything's
Yeah,
like a
the editing's a
snap
little
cut
weird.
and it's like a flashbang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they put in
I'll
this
give you that.
flash. It's like we don't
Yeah.
need. I don't need like Photoshop transitions here or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I feel like they're trying to do is like, it's kind of like, instead of doing like doodle-doo, doodle-doo from Wayne's World.
Like actually give me some of those old school like transition ones with like it would invert or like turn into a
Oh
heart or
yeah.
something.
Dude, that would be
Like
awesome.
I would enjoy
Yeah.
that more than a flashbang every 10
Yeah,
seconds.
I agree. Yeah.
Please, Winkler, the Wink. Do people call him the Wink?
The Wink.
They should.
Probably.
Hank the
Yeah.
Wink.
Probably not. He was popular at a time when like Wink Martindale was popular, so it'd have probably been too confusing. Actually,
Oh,
he would have been called the Fonz in those days anyway.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
because anywhere he went, I'm sure people were like, "Oh my God, it's the
Oh my
Fonz!
God, pop your collar,
Do the
punch me in the
thing,
face, fist my
yeah,
ass. Like
get
what?
thrust into the." I mean, listen, one at a time. You know what? I got two hands. Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean, it was a different time.
It was a different time. Yes.
Yeah.
Indeedly.
Man.
Oh, man. I've been cooking up some mean ass chicken lately, bro.
Yeah.
Mean ass chicken.
I saw at least one video evidence of it.
Yes,
or maybe two. I don't know where the tacos also your
right from
creation.
my kitchen, my guy.
Okay. I thought so. The reason I thought so, at first I was like, I'm not sure if they went out for Taco Tuesday or if they stayed in. But then I saw a jar of salsa, and I'm like, pretty sure that most restaurants don't put a jar of salsa on the table.
Cinco de Tuesday, the holy holiday of tacos. No, I will go. I won't be anywhere near a Mexican restaurant that day. I saw the parking lot up the road. It was insane.
Oh God, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, any place with margaritas, I'm sure was insane.
So what I did is
and tacos.
For Cinco I was calling it Cinco de Tuesday all day because Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It hit me because
I
didn't realize.
Taco de Mayo doesn't it makes it sound like
roll.
a taco with mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. That doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah. I know, right?
But it's like I didn't even think about it that it was Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. So as soon as I found out, I texted her like, "Hey, we got that chicken. We're making tacos." And my whole dream is out here on the Blackstone. Well, it fucking rained all day yesterday, which sucked.
It did.
So I had to cook them inside.
Yeah,
but that's
and
fine.
you don't have. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have a gimmick over it.
Nope,
yeah.
just Jesus. That's it.
Yeah.
And obviously, I'm still getting wet. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand.
But so I had to go to the store though to get a couple odds and ends for taco night. Right? Everybody was doing taco night yesterday. Like,
well, I mean,
it was Mad Max in the ethnic aisle. It was horrible. It was bad. Yeah. It was not a good experience, Brian. And then I was like,
yeah, I imagine.
I kind of want a margarita, So I'm looking at margarita like premixes, which I'm not a huge fan of, and there are all these enormous I'm like, I don't want that much. I've got year and a half old margarita mix in my fridge. I did finally throw it out. It was in there until recently.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Damn, you should have had that. That would have
What?
probably fucked you up on its own.
Oh God, who knows? I would have been talking to demons and shit. It would have been wild.
That's what I'm saying, seeing coyotes in the desert, yeah.
Yeah, I wake up in like Coco Land, the same art style and everything.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
Yes.
But so I was like, well, fuck it. I'm like, let me go to the beer aisle and maybe I'll get a Corona or Dos Equis or something. And I was like, oh well,
A
usually they
Cerveza,
have
I believe you mean?
yes. I was like, well, usually they those seltzers like a margarita packs are actually kind of tasty.
Oh, yeah.
And
Alright.
then in the aisle was this little tiny 4 serving bottle of pre-mixed margarita from like On the
Oh,
Rocks.
yeah, is that
And
the Yes, I was actually gonna
yeah,
mention it to you when you were
yeah.
saying because I was gonna say On the Rocks has small bottles.
And I was like, oh
Okay.
shit. So I bought one, and I wish I
Do
had
they
ice because I don't have ice, and it
Yeah.
needs ice. It's kind of like
Oh,
strong,
right.
but it's good.
They have remember we talked about they have an old fashioned
Yeah,
that
I
I
was
have yet to
noticing some of the
see,
other
but I
stuff
would like
there
to try.
because they had the
Yeah. I
margarita,
wanna
they had
try
a
the old
jalapeno.
fashioned because I can't imagine having a mix.
I uh,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be good, but it's worth a shot. But yeah,
Me either, but
they
we
didn't
gotta
have the
try
old
it at some
fashioned,
point.
but they did have a couple of their
Yeah.
varieties. That might be something to look for at
Yeah.
like the liquor store. They might have it there.
Yeah. Might be.
That'd be a drunken evening. Oh, dude.
Mm.
All right, hold on.
Mm.
I got a terrible idea brewing in my brain.
Alright.
You know how we're trying to get together at some point physically, and
Yeah.
we could do old fashioned night, but you're probably gonna have to sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
there's more than one person has those premixes of that's an old fashioned,
Oh.
and
Oh,
we could just kind
I
of
see.
like take a little bit of and actually make a good one.
Right.
That might be fun, but yeah, we'll see.
Uh, I mean, it'll be fun
Sounds
for
like a
sure. Yeah.
terrible idea the next day, but
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Mhm.
yes, so I threw together this marinade when I got home. Super simple, it was delightful. Like lime juice,
Yeah.
oil, cumin, chili powder, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. Blitzed it in a blender, lots of garlic.
Year and a half old margarita mix.
Year
Yeah.
and a half. Yeah, it's what it cuts through the meat, tenderizes it, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
bet it
I
does.
bet it does. But I, stabbed the chicken, threw the marinade on it, and went and took a
Yeah.
shower. And after shower, dude, that marinade was. I wish I had more time to let it soak. It was so good, and those chicken
Yeah.
tacos were so good. It
Excellent.
was a fucking win, my guy.
See, I was wondering if you just went leftovers from the day before, or if
Oh,
that
that
was a
stuff was
fresh
all
batch of
that
chicken
was all
to
gone. Well, because when I decided to make chicken Phillies over the weekend, I'm like, I need
Yeah.
chicken thighs, and Kroger had chicken thighs, buy one get one free. So what am I gonna do? Not get a
Okay.
second one, right?
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah.
So that's what I was trying to figure out what to do with those chicken thighs, and then fucking Taco Tuesday makes perfect sense.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
Yeah, it
dude, it
does.
was delightful, so good.
Yeah. That's a strong move.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did the I told you I had picked up because I had a coupon for shaved steak from Kroger,
yeah,
and did that, had the roll. It's the same thing though. The day I was going to do it was the day it poured, and I'm like, well, guess I'm doing them in the house because I need to cook the steak.
yeah.
So just made myself a nice steak sandwich with
Sandwich.
I was like, you know what, onions have been wrecking me, but I gotta have onions on a steak sandwich, man. Like you have to,
Yeah, damn
you
the
know.
man, damn the man.
So I threw. Normally, I would cook the meat, take the meat out, get all the goodness up with a little stock, and then cook the veg in that, you know. But I mean, when I'm cooking inside, I probably wouldn't do that on the blacktop as much because it'd be harder to corral the liquid. But well, maybe not if I got the
Yeah,
heat right.
you'd be
Anyway,
surprised. You'd be
I'll
surprised.
say that I'm not practiced enough with it that, I'm as confident. Like, not that I couldn't, but anyhow. So, but I was like, this is shaved steak, so it's gonna cook real
Yeah,
fast.
you look at it,
So
it's done.
I'm gonna just put a little beef stock in the skillet, cook the veg down, and then throw the steak in there, to finish basically, or not finish, but cook. So I did that, and then put a little butter on the bread, toasted it in the toaster oven real quick, laid some cheese down, and put a couple different types of cheese on there. And stupid me forgot that I had like salsa con queso in my fridge. I could have just slathered it with that, and that
Absolutely.
for the cheesesteak situation, but it was still good though. So came together real nice. I was quite happy with it.
Nice.
Smashed one of those and then had another one later. And then I took the rest of the meat and put it with like broccoli and rice and the peppers and onions were in there. So, kind of had like a little broccoli beef situation.
You could have made a
So
broccoli beef melt sandwich or something.
I could have really. Yeah, I
It'd probably be
absolutely could have.
delicious, dude.
It
With the
probably
right
would.
cheese.
Yeah, it
Oh my
probably
God.
would. You're not wrong.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah. So turned out real good though. I was, happy with it. The only thing I didn't like was it looked like there was already seasoning on the meat, so I didn't put anything else on it,
Mm,
and it needed some more seasoning. Like
fair
whatever
enough.
was on it wasn't, what I think it was since I used the stock in the pan, I think it kind of mellowed it out. I
Mm.
think it needed some more, at least some pepper or something, give it a little bite.
Oh yeah. 8 pounds
Definitely
of
didn't need
salt.
salt.
No?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
okay.
say definitely didn't need salt with the stock. Yeah.
Ugh.
But a little pepper would have probably made the
I,
move.
I had a
But
I had a delightful steak Saturday because my went out to dinner for my birthday with the parents.
oh, so you didn't go to the Beirut then?
We did go to the Beirut.
Oh, did you? I didn't know Beirut did steak. All
Yes,
right.
they do. They have pizza there. Apparently, their pizza's
Hmm.
great.
Okay. I
Yeah,
haven't been to Beirut, and the last time I went, I think it was like you, me, Jen, and Jeannie.
that's
That's
a
how
long.
long ago
Yeah,
it
that's a
was.
long time
Yeah.
ago.
Right.
It's delicious. One of my favorite
Yeah.
restaurants in town.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but my stepdad, he's like, get the steak. You should get the steak. And I'm like, it's like a $30 steak. He's
Right.
like, get the
Also,
steak, get the steak.
it's kind of weird, right? Like that place is it's what
It's
um
Lebanese.
Lebanese. Thank you. I couldn't
Yeah.
think. And it's like, when I'm going into a Lebanese place, it's like that's not the first thing that
Well,
pops into my head.
well, see,
I'm looking
that's
at all these options that I never eat, Like a
they're
steak, you're
old
like, I can get a
school,
steak
right?
anywhere.
Like the
Yeah.
placemat is the menu. They're old school.
Right.
And the left column is Lebanese.
Yeah.
The center column is where you'll find your steak.
Mhm.
Some of the Lebanese, and then Italian,
Okay. All right.
which my kids say it's the best spaghetti they've ever had.
Okay.
And their lasagna looked amazing because my niece ordered it. And then
Okay.
the right column is like sides, soups, drinks,
Sure.
right? But yeah,
Uh,
their Italian is apparently amazing. Like my mom
okay.
was telling me, she's like, "Oh yeah, we've been in here and we've seen people walking out of here for like 4 pizzas." It's like, I'm gonna have to try Beirut pizza.
Yeah. Right. It's one of those where what would be nice is something like that. Just be like, do you guys have a sampler? Like I can get some, the old tour of Italy kind of
Right?
situation.
Yeah,
Maybe get a piece of pizza, like some spaghetti and some lasagna or something.
lasagna. Oh, God, I hate that
Because that.
commercial. Oh,
Oh, me too.
oh.
It's so crazy though. Like, cause I didn't even like I again it's I don't remember. All I remember is when I go there, I'm looking at, like I said, at
Yeah, you want the
food that.
Lebanese stuff? Yeah, which
Yeah.
is incredible.
Yeah. Right.
It's
That's what
amazing.
it's known for. Right. It feels like
Yeah,
when you go into a steakhouse and somebody orders chicken and you're like, who's getting chicken here?
right.
But then you see the chicken come out and you're like, actually, that chicken looks like fire.
Yeah,
Like
like
it
that.
looks real
Yeah,
good. Like maybe I should have got the chicken.
but dude, this New York strip, because it's just that's the only cut they offer. New York strip.
New York strip. Okay. I mean, nothing wrong with the strip, but
Dude, it was so good. I don't know what they
yeah.
season it with. It was
Okay. Now here,
so good.
it, does it feel like Lebanese seasoning
No,
versus like an
it's
American
just
kind
a
of steak?
good steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There's no, I mean, we've talked before, man. If you do it right, steak don't need a whole lot to be delicious.
No,
Just treat it right and whatever. Cool.
it was amazing.
All right.
Yeah, so good. Like
But
because I haven't
yeah,
had a
I'm with
good
you though. I
steak in
wouldn't
a
order it
while,
because yeah, yeah,
and it was like it was. I mean, obviously, I didn't pay for it because of my birthday dinner and whatnot.
that
But
makes it even better though. Yeah,
it was
free steak's the best.
if I was paying, it would have been worth every dollar.
Okay,
Yeah, it was so
that's the
good.
key, right?
Yeah.
Cause you know how it is. It's just like you feel like there's got to be a plateau. I've never had super high end steak. The most expensive steak I've ever had is like 35 bucks, you know.
Right.
Um, so I've never had a 50 or 100 or a $200 cut of steak.
Like
Like I
prime
actually
dry
saw
aged ribeye
yeah.
and yeah.
I actually saw someone talking with because I follow Jose Andres. I can't yeah, I mean, he's
Andre the
a
Giant.
chef. Yeah, he's the chef that's in charge of the World Central Kitchen.
Hmm.
And somebody was complaining about like him and his wife went to like a fine dining place and he's like, "Yo, the steak was like, $100." And the Andres was like, well, what we do encourage people to do is if you're going out like that is split a steak and then get more sides
Yeah.
so you can try more sides and you still get because also you know how it is that you don't if you get a giant steak you get about halfway through it and now it's not hot anymore and it starts getting harder to chew and blah blah blah, right? So if you have
I don't know,
listen,
man.
I know, but no, but my point is that it's like for the optimal experience, he's basically saying, get one steak, split it, so everyone can eat, the steak while it's, optimal, and then you're also getting 3 or 4 sides. The funny part is, it's like, yeah, but sides are probably like $30,
Yeah.
for
Oh,
like
for
mashed
sure.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Might be the
But
best mashed potatoes
that's
you
what I was
ever
about to
had.
say. They're going to be
Yeah.
the best mashed potatoes you ever had in your
Yeah.
life.
Don't get me wrong. At some point in my life, I would love to be able to do that. Go to
Yeah.
a really nice restaurant, have a really high end dinner, and just say "fuck it."
I mean,
Like it.
there's places we can go, Brian.
Oh, I know, but I need the money is the problem.
Yeah, just set aside some shekels for a nice night.
Yeah. Like that's something that I would for sure like to do just for a couple reasons. One, I want to know what like high end chef, like I said, like mashed potatoes or mac and cheese tastes like,
Did I
because I want to
ever
know how different it is from other places.
did I ever tell you about the tacos we had in South Carolina for Michelle's birthday?
You probably did, but I don't remember.
I'm saying tacos. It was not tacos, but
Okay,
so the first
was it
time
taco stuff over potatoes?
the
No,
first
Irish
time
tacos. All right.
no Irish tacos.
Sorry, that's an inside joke, but
It
anyway.
is.
Yeah.
Um, no, it was the first time she went down to South Carolina with me. It was right around her
Yeah.
birthday. You
Mm.
know, of course, my
So it's right
parents.
around my birthday also.
It's true.
Yeah.
And my parents, that's what they do. We go out to dinner for a birthday.
Sure. Yeah,
So
nothing wrong with that.
when we got there, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go out on your birthday, Michelle, and we're gonna go get tacos." And Michelle's like, "Oh, cool. Like, all right,
Yeah,
that sounds
right?
good.
Who doesn't like tacos?
Who
Yeah.
doesn't like tacos?" Well, we ended up going to a nice steakhouse.
Best tacos I've ever had, though.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, I think that's the first time she'd had a meal like that, and it was incredible.
Yeah.
But the way that place operates is you get your protein, and then you order sides for the table.
Okay.
Right? And
Sure.
and you're talking about how like it's the best mashed potatoes you've ever had in your life. When we get there, we sit down, we get drinks, and my mom goes, "I don't care what anyone's ordering, but we're getting the cream corn." And I'm like,
That's wild.
"What?" And
Okay.
dude,
Yeah.
the best cream corn, probably the best corn-based dish I've ever had.
Yeah. All right.
It was amazing.
Well, I mean, it's funny though, isn't it? Like when you go someplace and someone's like, "You have to get this vegetable,"
Yeah.
and you're like, "Okay." Like locally, like when me and Jen the first time I went to Whiskey and the Wolf, and she's like, "I'm getting the broccoli. You have to try it." Okay. And that broccoli was fantastic.
Yes.
I think you've had it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I love the whiskey
Yeah,
and the wolf.
it's like
Yeah,
it's like burnt with a little lemon juice and I think what is it like parm on it or
I think so.
something
Yeah.
like shaved parm and there's something else to it. There's more to it than that, but they kind of like almost burn like they char the broccoli. It's oh man, is it good? That's and it's just like it's funny because when you think about certain foods, you're just like, how much better can mashed potatoes be, right?
And then you have
Like,
amazing mashed potatoes.
and you're like, how can it be this much better? And it's like,
Yeah.
well, finer ingredients. Okay, I'll give you that,
And
right?
techniques.
Like, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because they run theirs through like a ricer or something like
Yeah,
that. So
exactly.
it's real smooth,
Like you get these silky, perfect mashed potatoes.
And in the key with mashed potatoes, of course, is to serve them like right as they're done versus, so right when they're hot,
Mm-hmm.
because when they start to cool down, they lose the, they're still good. I mean, listen, I'll eat mashed potatoes pretty much any way you put them in front of me, but they're like you said, technique and time and all
Yeah.
this stuff. It's crazy how much better things can be when it's like, this is the same thing I do at home. How is this so much better?
But it's not.
It's not at all. They
Yeah.
understand balance of flavor, and
Yeah.
whereas you're just salt and peppering to taste, like
For
they
sure.
understand, So that's why it's like on dating apps and stuff, every time I swipe on somebody that's a chef, I'm just like, please match, please match.
I just want to talk, honestly.
Yeah. Like, I just want you to show me how to cook.
Yeah.
Or cook for me. I'm fine with that too. Either way.
It's like you got to climb a mountain with your knife and present it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
they just have to decide if you will cook with
Mm,
them. Which, by the
yeah.
way, World Central Kitchen, is that what you said that guy is from?
Yes. Yeah.
I've never heard of that before, but
Oh, really?
it sounds like an anime that the
Yeah.
cast of characters are all chef-themed assassins.
Oh, that would be. I actually like that idea for an anime.
I'm on it.
It does remind me of, oh, what was that? There was a
Oh,
Oh, it was a comic.
I'm on a
There was a
beverage.
comic that had to do with a guy that I think was he was a chef, but he basically like I can't remember now. I can't remember if he killed people or if it was anyway, whatever. It
I
was a really
was
interesting comic,
I
but it was
was
like
dressed as a
co-created.
chef and hitman and killed somebody. Does that
No,
count?
no, no. It was no. This comic was co-created by Anthony Bourdain, actually.
Oh, I actually have I have that as a graphic novel. I haven't read it yet
Yes. Okay.
because I
Well,
was at,
yeah,
of all places, Ollie's.
yeah. I
And I
read it
was
so
like,
long ago,
Anthony
I don't remember.
Bourdain? What the fuck?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It was an interesting read. It's not bad.
I haven't. Yeah,
Um,
it's sitting over my side of the bed. I have not read it.
right. So speaking of things that like pep up whatever, I saw a thing the other day that was like, forget mayo, this is what you got to put on the outside of your grilled cheese. And I'm like, well, all right, let's see what you got.
Welcome.
It was welcome. You are damn. Did you write that article?
Yes. Patreon.com/welcome.
Oh God.
Wait a
I hope
minute.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it might.
Ugh. Ugh. No, it was, and I was like, when I read this, I was like, it ended up being putting um like garlic salt, uh uh like chili powder, I forgot what else in there. Basically just seasoning your butter. Like let the butter melt, season it with this stuff,
Hmm.
mash it around real good till it's mixed real nice on the outside of your bread. Boom, boom, dude. I was like, oh,
That
that
sounds
actually
good,
sounds amazing. So I'm gonna have to try it because
dude.
it's stuff that you have in your house. It's not anything like crazy high. I mean, the woman doing it was recommending crazy like cheeses, and I'm like, yeah, settle down. Like we're doing
Like,
American and
calm
whatever
down.
else I
Yeah,
might have in the fridge at
I
the
have
time.
craft
Yeah,
singles. Calm down.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is
It's like I
2026.
got
We're
craft
living in the
singles.
apocalypse. I have
Yeah,
craft
I have like
singles.
Chipotle. Yeah, craft singles and Chipotle cheddar is what I got right now. So that's what we're doing.
And it was cheddar you stole from Chipotle.
It was. Yeah, you're right. Damn it. Quit
Shit.
telling my secrets, Tony. Everyone's going to know why my grilled cheese tastes different than everyone else's.
I like
And
the
then
idea of
I also
seasoning
saw
the butter
something,
and cooking your bread in it, though. That's a cool idea.
and I bet once you start digging on the internet, there's probably a million different
Wow,
recipes for
but you know how
doing
it
that
is.
to
I
give
want to,
different flavor
like,
profiles.
you know what my first
Yeah.
you know what my first fat kid
Oh, no,
instinct
no, no. I'm
was.
just, what?
All right, so you get that butter hot, right?
Mm,
And I've been
yeah.
back on the
Yeah.
baking my own bread wagon, so cut an extra thick
Yeah. I
slice of
need to
that
get on that
delicious sandwich bread.
on that wagon.
I
Right.
I've started attaching seeds to it. It's getting fancy up in this bitch.
Oh,
But
shit.
so a
All
nice
right.
thick
When's the squirrel bread
slice
coming?
of if actually I do need to buy new seed, but anyway, that's a different story. So thick slice of
Right.
bread, right? But in the melted butter,
Yeah.
cinnamon sugar.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Oh, that would be good, I'm sure.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Pinch of
buddy.
salt too. Need a
Yeah,
little
buddy.
salt on there.
Well, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I like this idea a
Yeah.
whole bunch. Yeah. But I was just meaning that, for different types of flavor profiles out there,
Yeah.
there's
I'm going
probably
diabetic
stupid easy, right? Like if you were gonna put a protein in that sandwich too, you could probably hit it with like a little like
for
chicken
sure.
or steak seasoning on in that, to give it that nice like herbaceous punch and or a
Yeah.
little Italian in there, put some like pepperoni in there,
Oh, for
you know,
sure. I like
right?
this.
Like I feel
It's a
like yeah,
solid idea. I might.
it is, right? Just
I
to
may
punch it up
fucks with
just a
it,
little
but
bit.
I would be worried about certain spices them burning.
Yeah, it did say that what you need to do is you lower your heat for
Yeah, I'll
that
say it's
because the
probably like a
spices
low
will
and
cook
slow
faster.
situation.
Yep, it's like
Yeah.
I think they said like medium heat, and there's a good chance you're gonna burn a couple, you
Oh yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like so. Unfortunately, you probably can't use your Foreman grill to be cooking these grilled cheese or not Foreman grill. Fuck, what was that? Do you remember those things that used to like it would like kind of cut the bread into
Dude,
triangles?
first off, if I could
Yeah,
find one, I would probably buy it. Because when I bought my Foreman grill, I was looking for those
yeah.
sandwich grills.
Oh yeah, okay. Because you
Because
remember I had one
yeah, because the
and
whole
I used it
reason we
all the
bought
time.
the Foreman grill is just to make sandwiches, and I'm like, well, if I could find a sandwich grill,
Oh,
because then you
right.
can
Yeah,
make
because
like
the
almost
Foreman
like little
grills.
empanadas out of some stuff,
Yes,
you
that
know,
was what I
and
ended up doing after a while.
yeah,
Yep. Because I did that with, and I think at the time I was just using bread, but then I upgraded to buying, I think it was like the crescent rolls
oh yeah, that works.
or something like that,
Yeah,
or biscuit dough, something like that, and then you do it,
well, I
and
mean,
it was,
gangster, you go puff pastry.
yeah.
Although I
I'm
don't know
sure.
how well it
Again,
would
I'm
puff
sure.
in the grill. Hmm,
Yeah,
it
I don't
might
know.
not work at
I'm
all,
sure there's
actually.
people doing that. There's probably a whole subreddit dedicated to
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. I went to several like like weird stores, like Big Lots when it was open, like stores like that, thinking
Yeah,
I'm gonna find a
yeah.
sandwich grill.
You probably gotta you either gotta find one in a thrift store or eBay probably at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if they really make them
I
anymore.
don't even know if they make them. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I guess the
yeah.
internet's right in
But
front of my
I will
fucking
say
face.
this, for a unitasker, they did a really nice job. Like, they made a good grilled cheese sandwich. Like, it put a nice crust on that sandwich, and the edges got kinda crispy where it was, like, to where it didn't, like, completely separate it into triangles. You still had to, pull it apart or cut it,
Right.
but it was, like, crispy in those areas. So it did an alright job.
I
I was
mean,
surprised that, for
go.
what it was, it did an
I got
alright
the
job.
browser window fixed. They still sell them.
Oh, okay, well, there you go, never mind. Well, fuck
Yeah.
me, what do I know?
I can get one at
Yeah,
Macy's for $28. I can get one at Walmart for 13. I bet
there
you
you
it's.
go.
Oh wait, that's a single serving. I need at least a double.
You gotta have at least a double. What would
Yeah.
be optimal is if you could get a quad one,
Yeah.
that way you can do 2 sandwiches at a time,
See what's optimal, and this might be the thing here. I see this Chefman 3-in-1 panini press and grill. So if it's
Yeah.
also a panini press, but I can like
Yes.
whip the plates to make it
Yep.
do the Sammys I want, that would be
Yeah.
ideal.
I never thought to check that. My roommate has a panini press, and I know it has swappable plates. I should for
This is
sure look at
not
that.
the appliance for me. Get out of here,
Oh, his
Walmart.
is
No one loves you.
alright. His is, like a Cuisinart or something like that,
Oh,
so
nice.
it's a quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, I'm shocked, Brian, because I
I for
looked
sure
all
gotta
over
look at
for
that.
these things, and they sell them at
Mhm.
Home Depot. What?
Well, obviously. Listen, well, for the job site, dude, you can just plug it in and have a sandwich.
I guess. I guess. Hey, fucking hook it up to the 440 over there.
No, you just plug it into the bed of your truck now.
Oh,
You
that's
seen those
true.
trucks that got like
Yeah,
they got like power outlets in them and shit now?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird. So,
Yeah. You just plug that in, you're making Sammys for
oh,
everybody for lunch.
the Home Depot one, Brian, has
Also, it's
swappable
probably you could
plates. And
okay.
what? Okay, it's got grill plate. It's got
Yeah.
double sailboat sandwich plate.
Yes.
And chef's kiss square waffles.
Oh, all right.
Now that's an
That's actually
appliance.
That is actually because you get a waffle maker and a panini press slash sandwich thing. That's actually a nice move versus having to have a waffle maker iron and a sandwich press in your house.
I agree.
Less counter
I
space.
love how we're looking at sandwich presses.
I know. I
Look
mean,
at that.
sandwiches, man.
Oh my God.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. So,
Man. Jeez, I can't
and
clear my
it
throat.
what? It used to be $43. It's on sale for 26.
That's actually not. That's really reasonable.
I mean, what's the
Because that is something I could see using, you know?
what's Avente? I've never heard of that brand, but who gives a shit? My TV I never heard of either, and it's amazing. So
It'll burn out in like 2 weeks, but whatever.
probably, but if it makes a good sandwich, it was worth it.
Yeah, fair.
Just one. It just
like
needs one.
like I made one I made one sandwich, one waffle, and pressed one other sandwich.
Yeah, that's actually a
Now, the
better
move,
thing for, and that was cheaper than,
okay.
wait, that was about the same
So the
price
move
as the one
here,
I bought. Yeah.
the
What's the
move
move?
here is either you make waffles and then you use the panini press to make a sandwich with the waffles. So you can
Okay.
actually use it twice on the same sandwich, right?
Yeah, I
Or
think
you
so.
make sandwiches and then and then panini press it, however you need to do it.
I mean, this seems like the ideal situation for pizza waffle too.
Yeah, it does. Oh, yeah, you ain't
Which
wrong.
that was a solid move when
Hmm.
Lee and I did that a few years ago.
Yeah,
Pizza waffle
yeah.
was amazing.
I like this idea.
Yeah,
This is good
right.
shit.
Good shit indeed. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I took my my turd of a dog out for a walk over the
Yeah,
weekend. Like
yeah,
Michelle was in a bad way. She's like, I gotta lay down. I'm like, all right, all right. I'm like, let me get down.
yeah,
Let me get dog out of here so we're quiet. So I took her on an adventure, Brian.
yeah.
Went good old our old stomping grounds for sledding, Ottawa Park. I don't know if you recall that the golf course over by the hospital. I was hoping that was going to be enough sentence for you to
Okay.
come back.
All right, cool. Thanks. Sorry, could you repeat that last part? I didn't catch that part.
It's the golf course over by the hospital where we used to sled.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
So
Nice.
it's like got a park over there, and there's like a concrete path that goes around it, whatever. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
I'll take dummy and give her just like some new experiences, right?
Right.
Well, we're walking down this concrete. It looks like an access road headed towards the golf course, and I see like a
Yeah.
path, and there's a sign that says like I don't even know what the sign is, but it was basically a map. And I'm like, holy shit, they got trails in these woods. So we're
Oh,
walking
I
along
didn't
these
know that. Okay.
trails. They're really narrow, but who cares, right? And then
Right.
I'm coming up to this ditch, and it's like a big ass ditch, and it
Right.
has a black diamond sign like
Oh
you would see on
no.
a ski hill. And I'm like, what the
Right.
fuck? You know? Like I've never
Yeah.
seen black diamond on a walking path before, right?
Yeah.
So Bomber and I go down, and actually you get down, there's a little creek and there's rocks you have to like go across. But it's a
Okay.
solid bridge. Get up the hill, and I'm like, that was so weird. I'm starting to pay attention.
Yeah.
We're just on a mountain bike path. And I'm like, oh, we might die. If someone comes flying around one of these hills.
Right.
I didn't know.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I mean, it was
Wow.
beautiful. It was really cool. And thank
Yeah.
God there was no one out riding.
Yeah.
But holy shit, dude. I had just black diamond walking path was so weird to
I
me.
didn't. You think? I mean, it's weird because unless you went from one path to like you crossed paths, like you'd think there would have been signage from the very beginning that was like, hey, maybe be careful this way.
Like bikes only or something. There was
Mm-hmm.
nothing. It was just a map and then different colored diamonds. Or no, I'm sorry, there were
Uh,
squares. And we were on
okay.
like the green square path. So I was just like, oh, because
Okay.
I looked at the map and it looped in a way, and I'm like, all right, this will take us kind of back by the car, so let's do it,
Yeah.
And she's never really walked through the woods before like that,
Yeah.
like not
All
all
right.
just us. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
it was. I mean, she
Okay.
came home and slept like the dead, which is nice,
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
right?
Because she's like, God, what did he do to me?
What did he do to me? But
Yeah.
so flip it. We're going to go back to a crazy life moment here for you, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna flip it forward a couple days. I take her on another walk because it's like my therapy. I love going on walks with the dog,
Mhm.
listening to some music.
Yeah. Right.
And for some reason, we were talking about like Miles Davis, and I'm like, I'm gonna listen to that when I'm walking, right? I
You were
just put
peeing your pants, weren't you?
pee in my pants because it's the coolest.
Right.
So I put on just Miles Davis radio because normally
Okay.
normally I listen to Kind of Blue because it's like a perfect walking album,
Yeah, it's a great
you
album
know.
anyway. Yeah,
But I'm like,
right.
I'm just gonna put this on. So we're walking, and I'm just enjoying myself. It's a nice like breezy night and all that.
Mm.
And like this song comes on, and I had this moment like, fuck, man, I gotta start buying some of these records, right?
Yeah,
So I'm like,
right.
let me pull my phone out so I can star this. I pull it
Yeah.
out, and it's not Miles Davis, it's Duke Ellington. And I
Okay.
completely forgot about the fact that my dad used to listen to Duke Ellington all the time. And
Oh,
I'm like,
really?
I was like, this is probably why I like this style of jazz.
Yeah, right.
Because
Yeah.
it didn't even occur to me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was
Well, yeah, I
wild.
mean, God, how long ago was that, right?
It was so long ago.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's, so now I'm listening to this Duke Ellington. I'm of course thinking about the old man, and then I'm getting
yeah,
sad because I'm like, oh man,
yeah.
all the stuff we never got to do. Like we never sat and enjoyed this together, and I start thinking about my kids, and I'm like, well, I gotta make sure I do shit like this with them, you know,
Right. Yeah,
but
against their will, but yeah,
against
yeah.
their will, but they'll enjoy it later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they will appreciate it
yeah,
later.
it
Yeah,
was
down the
one of those
line.
like weird into the feels kind of walks, you know.
Yeah. I get
Yeah,
you, man. So
yeah.
you'd say that you got the blues?
Hey, oh, at least the
I
jazzies.
thought you were listening to jazz.
Yeah, it was weird, but it was
No, I
good.
get you though.
It was
Yeah.
nice to reminisce with myself. Yeah, and then of course I come home, I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my
yeah,
God, you would have loved him and he would have loved you, and blah, 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 just doing
yeah. Right.
sad old man shit as
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wander off the bed.
Yeah, I get it, dude. I get it, because this weekend's Mother's Day, and
Yeah, of
this is the
course.
first Mother's Day without my mom because she was in the hospital for the last one,
Right.
but
Yeah.
she was still alive, and because I had that stupid cough that I couldn't get rid of, like I called her at the hospital and talked with her or FaceTimed with her for a little while. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. I got to talk with my siblings and see if we're going to do anything or whatever. And then, God, not too long from now comes the 1 year anniversary,
Hmm.
so it's a rough one, you know.
Yeah. Hey, let me tell you.
But yeah, so I get you, man.
Yeah, I know,
I've
right?
been hardcore in my feels lately, especially because, right now anytime I'm watching TV, they're like, Mother's Day, Mother's Day, Mother's Day, show your mom that. And it's like, and then, I'm in stores and I see something I forgot what it was. I saw something the other day. I'm like, oh, that would be a great Mother's Day gift, for my mom. And it just, it just makes you a little sad,
It just
but,
sucks.
but also yeah, but the key I think is, and this, I mean, it's been long enough with your dad that there's enough distance that you can also, even though it makes you sad, you can also reframe it
Oh yeah,
versus
for
years ago
sure.
where it was still fresh and it's hard to reframe.
Well, because like
But
my immediate
it just,
reaction when like that memory flooded into my brain was I was just like, ah, I was just
yeah,
like laughing, like of course it all makes
right,
sense
exactly.
now,
Yep, yep. That's
and
that's what
then the
time gives
later
us,
shit
right?
crept in.
Yeah. But it's like I was telling somebody when they were like, "When does it get easier?" I'm like, "It doesn't ever really get easier. It just what happens is it like that.
Yeah,
You still can enjoy, like when it's fresh, everything feels like a gut punch. Eventually, you get to where there still might be a gut punch, but you also can enjoy the memories and stuff along the way.
like I don't
Or like you
remember.
said, go, you know what? Thanks, old man, because
Yeah, now I enjoy this.
yeah,
Like I don't
exactly.
remember what the album was called, but I can remember what it looked like.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to find that album.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Which shouldn't be too hard then,
I
because I
wouldn't
mean,
think
there's
so.
only gonna be I mean, even if you put out 30 albums, you can scroll 30 images
Yep, I
pretty
can just look at
now
the
what'll
images.
fuck you is what'll fuck you is a lot of times when you're looking at the images though, they change like movies, you notice that? Like if you're looking at Netflix,
Yeah.
there'll be like the box art and you're like, that's not the box art I
And
remember,
and
you
he
know,
had
because
it,
the
he owned it on
you know.
CD too.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So I mean, the art
Yeah.
still might be the
But I
same for the
still figure
vinyl.
you'll be
I'd
able to
rather have
find
the
it.
vinyl, but
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
yeah, I'm gonna have to figure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
I'm sure you'll
figure
be able
it
to
out.
find it though.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Figured it out.
figured
Yep.
it out.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool and sad at the same time. It was weird. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
That's why I said that's I think when you know that there's been enough time,
Oh yeah.
you know, because I'm that way with my dad. Stuff that was just boom right in the gut for a while there. I've gotten to the point now that with that I'm enjoying those memories more now. Like when my mom died, anything that was of my mom and dad was killing me,
Oh, I'm
you
sure.
know. But then I'd remember my dad's part of it, and then that would make me happy,
Yeah.
you know, kind of a thing. And I'm like, oh, it's really interesting. I can kind of see the dichotomy right here, you know, of how I'm more healed with my dad's death than I'm very raw with my mom's death right
Yeah.
now,
I
you know.
mean, that's fair.
So yeah, yeah, right.
I mean, I
So
believe
are you guys
the
going back to the Beirut
prophets.
for Mother's Day?
I don't know. I text him. I
If so,
just
get the pizza. I hear it's amazing.
like like it occurred to me today that I'm like, I don't know if what we're doing this weekend. So like I asked her, I'm like, are we doing anything
Yeah.
for mom? She's like, I don't know. I texted my mom, like, are we getting together? Still haven't heard back. I'm like, oh, okay, you know.
Yeah.
I know my
She's like, "Oh
sister's out of
god,
town.
again?"
My sister and
Yeah.
brother-in-law are going to Vegas to go to the Sphere, believe it or not.
Oh,
They're
really?
going to go see No Doubt.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was like, well, shit, you're gonna have to tell me how that was. I'm really curious about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've talked to a couple people that have seen stuff at the Sphere, and they've just said that it's absolutely unlike anything
yeah.
else, you know,
I almost feel like it
which
might
I
be
imagine.
overwhelming.
That's what I'm wondering too, and it's not like you can afford to go twice, you know, because so damn expensive, but, you know, to where because, you know, the first time you're just, like, taking everything in,
Yeah,
you know, and then like, I'd like to go again so I can really just ignore some of the glitz and just focus on what I'm there for, you know,
I mean,
but
like,
who knows? Maybe it won't be, I don't know.
I couldn't imagine going to see like a Pink Floyd themed show there.
Oh god, right?
You know, because like we went to that laser
Yeah, I'm
show
with you.
at the Masonic, and I was like
Yeah.
90% sober, and my mind was blown.
Well, that was the problem. See, man, you gotta go on another
I
level,
was actually
man.
thinking that. I was like, man, if they ever come back, I'm gonna turn my brain to mush and go.
Yeah, that's the best way to enjoy Pink Floyd.
But I couldn't imagine like that kind of spectacle all around you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's I know. That's what I said too. It's like because I've seen pictures from the inside or video from the inside of it of different things, you
yeah,
know. And it I'm with you, is it feels like it would just be a lot,
yeah. Right?
you know. But you know they've got to take that into account when they design the shows. You know, so I don't know, like maybe there's rest points and different stuff, you know, to let your senses kind of
Like,
calm down a little bit.
yeah,
Because, you know, like when you, well, think about it, right? Like when you go see a concert, like even if you go see like Rob Zombie, who's known for, you know, stage shows and pyros and all this shit,
yeah.
there's still moments where he's going to do a little crowd work just to calm things back, you know, let you build back
Got
up,
to
you
control the
know, so
energy.
you can, yeah, so you can
Yeah,
shoot another load, you
yeah.
know?
Of
So,
course. Yeah,
yeah, you know, the refractory period, if you will.
if you will.
hmm So I assume they do something like that at some point or another to, you
I
know,
would
kind of,
assume so as well. Yeah, they know what they're
you know,
doing.
let you take a breath. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They know what's up.
I would hope so.
I would hope so too.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, so I have no idea what we're doing though. I imagine something's gonna happen. Probably just do.
Yeah.
If I know my parents, they'll just be like, "Hey, meet us for breakfast at Rumors."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'll go get the, you know, some giant serving of breakfast.
Yeah, get an omelet that costs $3 and serves a family of six. It's fucking insane.
Oh, sorry, Tony. With inflation, it's now 350.
Oh my god! Even Rumors isn't safe.
It's tree fitty. Yep.
Tree fitty. God.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
Uh,
figuring that like it will probably end up maybe over at my sister's or something like that.
yeah,
Maybe
I mean, I
order
figured
pizzas or something. It's like if someone says let's go out to eat, I'm gonna slap them all in the face
stabbings, lots of stabbings.
because you don't go out on Mother's Day unless it's for your mother. That's it. You don't go out on to restaurants on Mother's Day because they're slammed.
Yes.
It's one of their busiest days of the year.
Or
So
you convince your family to drive out to Harvest and you have a time.
yeah, y'all sit in the
Like,
car. I'm gonna go get some
like I'm
sandwiches and
telling you,
beer.
they're pricey, but it's the best sandwich you're gonna have. Just take my word on it.
Yep. Yep. I might have my brother convinced to try it when we're out there because I was showing him pictures
Oh
of
yeah.
of my sandwich and stuff.
It,
So
sometimes I know he's a cheapskate with his money. He likes to hold on to
yeah,
it. But
yeah.
man, sometimes like we're talking about that steak or
You
like
just gotta
a
enjoy
crazy night
yourself.
out. Sometimes you got to
Yep.
treat yourself. I think it's good for
Yep.
the soul.
It is.
You
Well,
know?
think about it, right? It's like okay, like you bust your ass all the time to great, we got our bills paid, cool, uh, pat on you, but at some point it's like if that's all you're working for, well, no all work and no play makes Homer
For sure.
a sad boy.
Yes. That's that I'm reaching that point. I only got a couple weeks left.
Yeah, just in general, or
Just with hopefully the
I'm
nonsense
I'm
before I
just
can
done at the end of May.
yeah,
Forget it.
before I can downshift a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's, it is like that night when Yumi and Jen and Jeannie ended up at that one restaurant. We were looking at the prices and we were all like, "Ooh, this is more than we wanted to spend tonight." But then we were just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just have a night. And you got the prime rib, and I have the best chicken marsala I've ever had, and
Yes. Sometimes you just got to say fuck it.
yeah.
It's
And
only
at the
money.
end of the
I'll
night, we
get
were like,
more.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
if I don't, well, I had a great meal before.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah. Exactly. I mean, it is nice when you can do that. It's been so rare in my life to where I can just live in the moment and forget the money situation,
Right.
because so many times when I've been out and it's like, oh, I'd really like to get this off the menu, and I'm like, yeah, but if I do, then I can't, I don't have enough for this or this, kind of thing. And it's first world problems because literally we're talking about paying $30 for a steak, and there's people out there that would love to just lick the plate, you
Yes.
know.
I mean, the steak was
So
amazing. They would love that.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Really, really quick, the World Central Kitchen is
Oh yeah.
actually a really good foundation. They feed people in distressed areas. They were on the front lines over in like Ukraine and stuff like that, like getting hot meals to people after they
Mm.
had, the areas had been bombed, and they do a lot of that kind of work. They show up when there's like hurricanes and all that kind of stuff to feed people. And so, if people are looking for a good charity to throw to, that seems to be a really good charity,
Well, sounds like
So,
communism, Brian. Cut their funding.
sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah.
Feeding people in need, we can't have that.
Yeah, you're right.
They
What
got
was
to
I
fend for
thinking?
themselves
Yeah.
or
And
whatever dumb rhetoric there is.
the cool part is, sometimes all they can do is, here's sandwich and a fruit cup basically, but there's quite a few
Dude,
times
I
where
love a
like
sandwich and a fruit cup.
me too. And it's probably still a good sandwich because, like chefs are preparing it. Somehow it's just better.
Yeah, it's their aura.
Yeah, it's like you provided them the ingredients, but it still tastes better than if you had assembled those ingredients.
Yeah,
Like, I don't even understand
it
this.
is weird.
Yeah. But some of the foods that they're handing out to people are actually like stews and different stuff that are actually like look really good and hearty. And, it
little
doesn't look like they're
little
just,
3D printed use.
yeah.
Here's a stew.
Yeah. How is this going to fill me? Oh, here's the head. Oh, this will feed my whole
Oh.
family.
Yeah.
My head's actually the bowl.
Dude, if we could make a
Oh,
bowl that looked like your head and just
I
call
was
it a
going to
bowl
say,
of stew, that's
oh my
amazing.
God, a popcorn bucket
Yeah.
like thing in my head. Yeah. I
Yes.
probably could. My nephew has a 3D printer, but I'd hate to run him out of ink.
Ink.
Yeah, for the 3D printer.
Material?
Well, whatever. They still call it. Yeah.
Sorry, my boss is a 3D printing like Gandalf, so I hear a lot
Oh.
about it.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
what's he using? Pet GPLA? What do we got going on here?
Right. You're like, dude, I don't care. I
Yeah.
mean, no. Yeah. Yeah. My nephew's got, he made something for each of us, which was really cool. He took some of the pictures of our mom and made one like for each of my siblings and I
Mm-hmm.
that is like kind of specific to us. Like the ones for me have me, well, there's not a lot of pictures of me and my mom and dad, which is a massive regret of mine at this point in my life.
Fair
And
enough.
there's no recent pictures of me and my mom. All the pictures of us together, I was in like high school,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't even know how the hell I had a cell phone in my pocket all these years and wasn't like, "Hey, mom, come here, let's get a picture," you know? So again, one of those things you learn post. So for those out there, if you aren't one that takes pictures, at least get a couple pictures of yourself in, moms, dads, grandparents, whatever. That way you do have those things in the event that they are no longer with you.
Can I
So
somehow screen capper? I've got a million screen caps.
yeah. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, also, I guess, happy Mother's Day to all the ladies that'll be
Yeah.
listening, and I guess, to the single fathers pulling both jobs too, same as on Father's Day, I'll do it the other way, There's a lot of ladies out there, pulling double duty on their children's too. So
Oh man, they're shitting all over them. Double duty on their children's.
yeah,
Oh
yep,
my
yep.
god,
Listen, how many times did your kids shit on you? I
dude,
think it's only fair.
it's legendary.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
One of them definitely is legendary because I
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah.
Ugh,
The blowout of '02.
the blow. Yeah, I was gonna say the blowout. Yep.
Yeah.
That was the first time I think I heard that term when it wasn't in relation to a hair, appointment or a tire.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a bad one.
Yeah,
Can't remember
that'll
how many
happen.
people died in the fallout, but it was
At least
rough.
17,
Yeah, it was
at
rough.
least. And that was just the close area. We can't measure. There's still long term effects from
Yeah,
the
there
rest.
boy is there.
It's the reason you lost your hair, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
it's just took it right
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
Wild.
My long, luxurious hair.
Yes, my gorgeous locks.
Where did they go?
Oh man. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I have you. I already think I already know the answer, and
All right.
I'm gonna give you the look of disappointment. Have you
All
played
right.
the new
No, I
season of
haven't.
Diablo yet?
I have not.
It's
No.
so
And
good.
I was thinking about this the other day,
Yeah.
and I think part of my issue is that I don't have anywhere comfortable to sit to play because I need to sit relatively close to the screen because I have shitty eyes. And
Fair enough.
um
Take your sunglasses off. You'll be much better.
yeah. Oh
Oh wait,
yeah.
mine are on. Shit.
Yeah. And like in mine, it's at the foot of my bed, and there's a chest at the end of my bed. I think I need to get rid of that and just put a chair there.
I mean, can you
Because
kick
if
your
I can
feet
put it,
up and do a little tummy time?
I can't. I can only sit like that for so long. After I fucked my right shoulder up years ago bowling, I can't put my weight like if I do planks, it hurts after a while. It's like I don't know. Maybe I just need to do more
That means the
stretching.
planks are working.
It actually probably does. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Like I used to lay it on my stomach and watch TV all the time, and now, well, first of all, I'm so old now. I'm afraid I can't get back up.
That's
You know,
fair. That's accurate.
least
Yeah.
on your stomach, you got a shot. On my back, forget it. I'm like a turtle.
Yeah.
So no, but I think that's part of the problem because I don't really like sitting in my bed because it's too far away from my eyes. Even with the bigger TV, it feels weird. So it's like I need to sit a little closer. So I got to figure out a chair situation or something, I think.
Have you considered a
Um,
sex swing?
I have, but I live in the kind of house I live in. I'm afraid of the ceilings. I don't think it could support me. Plus, I got to have a separate one for my head.
That's true.
I'm like
With
a
like
baby. I can't.
counterweights and shit.
Yeah, I'm like a baby. You can't, that. I can't, I can't just let my head flop around.
Yeah.
I gotta have
What if
support.
we got one of those bungee cord bouncing chairs and hook it to a door frame?
That would be so funny. Can you imagine making one of those for I'm sure someone out there has one
Oh,
because of
one
all
of
the
those
baby
weird
fantasy
baby
role playing.
fetish people.
There
Oh
has to
man.
be somebody who's got one.
Dude,
Oh my
it's
god.
got enough ample room so you can dangle and beat off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I mean, if you're gonna make one,
That's true. That's true.
you know,
Yeah.
why not consider all avenues?
I mean,
Otherwise,
is that a
you're in
business
it.
we should be in? Just designing
Yes.
oversized baby toys for weirdos?
Sure, why not? I mean, there's people who do all the leather harnesses and all that stuff for people.
I want
So,
everything to be in
you
like
know,
Fisher Price colors.
yeah, I'm sure we can get that done.
Yeah.
You imagine that? Like, what do you do for a living? I'm a fabricator. They
Like
come
for
to your workshop.
like the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here?
Like,
Like,
oh shit,
listen,
is this
man.
the Fisher Price Doctor Kit? They open up, it's just like
Yeah.
Fisher Price looking dildos.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Sorta.
You never play Doctor?
Yeah. Listen, it's for all ages.
It's for
Well,
all
not all
ages.
ages, but
Yeah, well, yeah, it depends on your religion, maybe.
it's for 18 and over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
been
not like Lego. I'm not gonna put a cap on it though. See
no
them jerks
cap,
at Lego with
no cap.
well, you see that? Like there's always jokes about like Dick Van Dyke's thing just turned 100 and people are like, "Oh man, he can't play with Lego anymore cuz Lego says like, from ages like, 3 to
Like,
99." And it's like, "Why doesn't it just say 3 plus?"
yeah,
You know?
or like
Like
three
that's
in like a coffin,
yeah. Yeah, until you're
but like a
dead.
Lego
Yeah.
coffin, so it's fun.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so it's cute. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it. But you know what I mean? It's like
Dude, I mean,
it
you have
is
to
kind of
admit,
funny.
if they had a little illustrated Lego coffin with like the little
Oh, I'd laugh
smiling
so hard.
skeleton inside of it,
I'd have to
it's
have
just
one for
hilarious.
sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I would for sure need one.
yeah, three to
Yeah.
skeleton, ages three to
Mhm.
skeleton.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, buddy. You're looking pretty
You might
skeletony
want to
today.
need a sandwich before you can play with these Legos.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been
But
playing this weird ass game that was recently on PlayStation Plus. It's just
okay.
called Warriors colon Abyss.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, it kind of lagged for a
Yeah,
second there. I was like, Warriors colon. I don't
yeah,
think I
it's a
want any part of
weird
this.
game. And it's,
Is that like the one where they shrink the sub down?
yeah, yes. I would play a game like that actually if they shrunk you down your inside of
Actually,
body.
I would too.
That'd
Yeah,
be
you
cool
gotta
as
fight
hell.
your way out. Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
that'd
be
be cool.
yeah.
An inner
Well, yeah, I
space with
kinda
a
did.
game.
Remember that one, Final Fantasy game I had on my Game Boy? There was,
Oh
like, one of the boards
yeah,
in that was you were, like, inside the body of, or
something.
it was I don't think you were actually in a body. I think it was, like, the dungeon was, like, body shaped, though.
Yeah, I do recall.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyway.
So this game though, it's a roguelike, which I'm a fan of. I like the whole like, oh, I died, but now I have more abilities for next time I play or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
just basically like roguelike Dynasty Warriors, dude.
Oh, really?
Like it even has Dynasty Warrior characters in it.
Oh, funny. So it's
Yeah.
made by the same people, I
It's
assume
got
then.
Koei or whatever, Kawai. I can't remember. Konami. I can't remember who it is. But I just like last night because my
Okay.
thing, the
Yeah.
sound effects for the game are infuriating. Like the first time I
Okay.
played it, this dude, because you don't have very many moves, it's very
Yeah.
basic.
Right.
But the first guy I picked, like when you did a special charge attack, he's like, "Yeah-da-da-da-da, yeah-da-da," and I'm like, I can't listen
Oh,
to this,
god.
right?
Wait, what did you say the name of this was
It's
again? Sorry?
it's Warriors
Yeah.
Abyss. I'll pull it up too.
Okay. I just wanna look at
Yeah, of
because
course.
I when you talk about it, usually I can like pull up some screen caps at least and have a look see or something. All right.
But so
Oh, okay. I see.
so I tied my Apple Music account to my PlayStation, and now I just play music while this is going, and it's the
Yeah,
greatest time ever. It's
that's the right
it's
move.
fun with music
I've done
going.
that.
It's fun as fuck.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah,
that for years. I didn't do it like via my system, but I used to just play off of iTunes or whatever. Because a lot of times I used to play in the living room and I had my laptop right there, which had all my music on it. So I just hit shuffle and play whenever I'm playing. Like I said, like even Madden or Tiger Woods or whatever, because like you don't after you play enough, you don't need the you don't want the commentary because it's garbage after a while. Like 2 playthroughs.
Right, for sure.
You're like, all right, that's enough.
It's
and
I
nothing
mean,
really helps.
if you have access to it, it's a fun game. If you're into this style of game, when you're like dropping to a board, it's like defeat 1,000 enemies. Let's go.
Wow, all right. That's aggressive. All right.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
No, I like it. I'm just saying.
It's very, with my crazy TV lights,
aggressive.
It's very colorful and fun, and it's just a good
time. Oh
yeah,
I bet. Yeah, I forgot.
Especially
about
with the right soundtrack.
Fancy.
Like oddly enough, I discovered "Bark at the Moon." Great fighting game song. Never would have guessed it.
No, okay.
It just came on, and I'm like, I was in the middle of shit, and I'm like, well, once I clear this, I'm gonna skip the song, and I was like,
yeah, I get it.
Actually,
remember
this fits nicely.
Yeah. Remember, I used to listen to opera when I went on murder sprees in GTA in my pickup trucks.
It's true. Yeah. It's true.
I get it.
Yeah.
You got to have that nice, it's the calm amongst the chaos.
I mean, I was enjoying a little yacht rock while I was playing too, so that was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll do that.
Did you know Willie Nelson and Snoop collaborated on a song? Like a country song?
I would hope so. Because God, I don't want to hear Willie Nelson rap, but I also
kind of do
want to hear Willie Nelson rap. Yeah,
because of the book Michelle bought, and I just like Johnny Cash. Old country comes up every once in a while on my Apple station, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen the road I live by. Coming home from work, that's like suicide out there sometimes, trying to turn left.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you're not wrong.
So I'm trying not to die, and I hear country. I'm like, fuck. I look, it's like Willie Nelson. I'm like, whatever, I'll just let it play. Until I get out of this shitty traffic. And then this voice comes on, and I'm like, this voice is familiar, but I don't know who it is. Not until I got home, I pulled up the song. Yeah, it's Snoop singing country. It was weird.
Okay.
I wasn't mad at it, and I need to finish the song because apparently it's got Chris Christopherson in it too.
Okay, which makes sense. He wrote a lot of stuff, I think, for Willie Nelson.
The song I believe is called like "Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die" or something like that, which fits. It tracks.
That fits all three guys.
Yes.
Yeah, really
and there's a fourth guy on there. I don't know who it. I didn't recognize the name.
All right.
Like Jamie something or I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I was just like, I was not expecting that. It was interesting. It was interesting.
I'm not surprised by it because there's now been a lot of rap artists that have gone and done country stuff because country is the #1 genre basically for money. So, it makes a lot of sense to have crossover.
For sure. Plus, I mean, obviously Snoop and Willie share interest.
Yeah, they do. They're big fans of Farm Aid, guitars.
Speaking of, by the way, you know what's hilarious? No, just weed, Brian, marijuana.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so on Reddit, the subreddit for it is r/trees.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know what the actual subreddit for the appreciation of like actual trees is?
No.
r/marijuana enthusiasts.
That's great.
Reddit's the dumbest place ever.
I feel like what happened in that case is that somebody then I'm assuming that the trees one probably existed first, and somebody was like, "Okay, they took ours, so we'll take
theirs." Probably,
yeah. Which is really funny,
and it's just funny. Yeah,
that's great. I love that.
Yeah, good times.
That's quite nice.
But yeah, I do need to finish that song though because I'm curious.
Yeah.
I want to know if Chris Christopherson sings or if he just wrote it. Like, what's happening?
I mean, it could be both.
It could be both. I know he's
definitely did both.
Prolific country writer.
Definitely, he wrote for a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. The
he's
guy
actually
from
got
Roadhouse.
more hits that way. Yeah. Or Star Is Born.
Yeah.
The one with Barbara Streisand, not the one with Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. Couldn't think of his name.
I forgot they did that. Yeah, you're right.
Or the one before the Barbara Streisand one. I think that movie's been done 3 or 4 times.
Oh my God.
I only know that because
Hollywood.
My mom was a huge fan of the Barbara Streisand, Chris Christopherson one. So
Fair enough.
it was one of her favorite movies. So I can't not remember that.
That's fair. A Star
Yeah.
is Born.
But then I actually didn't know he had written for as many people as he did until there was some documentary or something I watched or a podcast I listened to. I don't remember what it was. It was about songwriters, and they covered a bunch. I was like, oh my god, he wrote for like everybody. Yeah,
like Dolly, everybody. Yeah,
yeah. He's written for like everybody pretty much. Like in that mostly country, but not just country. Yeah,
Moral of the story though, country's trash.
I mean that's fair.
Because another subreddit I followed called Crappy Music. There's so many amateur country. They call it hick hop, which I love.
Yeah.
Because it's so many just terrible country rap. It's like,
yeah,
what does this world become?
Well, like I said, it's it's where you want your foot in the door, because if you make it there, you make a ton of money. It's similar to that South Park episode where Cartman's like, we should start a Christian band.
Yeah,
and
fair enough.
They create Finger Bang.
Yes.
Because it's like, hey, we can make a lot of money here. So
like, well, the whole world's a grift right now. Let's might as well join them.
Yeah. Well, the industry does that too.
Yeah,
they're
sure.
like, this is what's hot, so they start pushing people toward what their meat grinders doing at the moment. So,
exactly.
Yeah. Good, bad, or indifferent. They just, push them that way.
That sounds like that sounds like a venue, like a concert. Meat grinders opening up for good, bad, or indifferent.
Oh, okay. I was going to say there probably is a band called Meat Grinder.
100%.
I can't. I hope.
No way, there's not.
There's got to be some sort of metal band.
Yes.
Well, I hope anyway. If they're not, then they swung and missed. Because that's for sure a metal band name.
Because they have an
like
organ grinder.
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Quite.
Or they're a bunch of guys on Grinder.
Hey,
who knows?
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta get some dick, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Get after it.
Exactly.
It's tough out there to find things on your own. So whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you, man.
Man.
I'm actually I blew through my notes already. Believe it or not.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, I told you I don't have a whole lot. Like I watched the new episode of The Boys last night. Where at episode, was it 5 of the season? So about the halfway-ish point, or just past. Because I don't know how many are in this season. I don't know if it's 8 or if it's 10.
Whoa, living on a prayer, halfway there, or some shit.
Yeah, but it's it's getting spicy because there's not much left. I saw they canceled Gen V though, which was very disappointing, but I understand why. Because they kind of folded it into The Boys.
Oh, okay.
Like at the end of season 2 of Gen V, they kind of, they've met storyline wise, kind of, or timeline wise, I mean. So there's really there's not really a reason for it to continue. Because they can just wrap it up, and they've already said that those characters will probably so I'm guessing they maybe have another spinoff plan. Well, they do with Soldier Boy, and forgot the female character that's a prequel that's going to be coming out.
Oh, fair enough.
Which is great because what's his name that plays Soldier Boy? He's so good in that role.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I hope he's playing Soldier Boy. I hope they're not going with a younger person to play that role.
Plus, he's one of the Winchester brothers or whatever, right? Is that what they were?
He gets to, that's the plan.
Was it Winchester?
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, from Supernatural.
Yeah. I have a friend of mine that's very upset that I haven't watched that show yet.
I've seen a couple episodes because my mom used to watch it when it was just randomly played on TV, but that's it. I haven't seen anything past that.
I mean, this may sound weird to you, but you know what my reasoning is for not watching it?
I do, actually. Yeah.
You do know my reason?
Because your ex. Yeah, because it was a bargain with your ex, wasn't it?
No, that was Harry Potter.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of Harry Potter. Sorry.
Yeah, that was Harry Potter. No, it's like at the end of the day of working, I look at an hour-long show and I go,
Yeah.
That's a lot of time to devote to something that I don't know if I'm going to be into. So I'd
Fair.
rather devote my time to something I'm into
Yeah.
until I run out of that stuff. And then,
Yeah. Yeah. I have two things. Like a show like that was on for what, 10-ish years?
yeah, that's a lot of
So
content. It's so much
or
backlog.
15. It's a lot of content. There's been a few shows where people are like, "Oh, you got to," and I'm like, "Man, there's like 10, like One Piece is a great example, right?
Yeah,
Like I've heard it's great, but there's thousands of episodes. I'll never watch all of that.
right.
I just know it. Like I could start it at some point and maybe just, here and there. Like Demon Hunter is another great example. There's a lot of episodes of that show. I occasionally remember and I'll watch an episode or two. But I'm trying,
Yeah, fair
like
enough.
but I'm with you, and especially if it's an hour-long show. If there's 10 years, but it's half hour, like I sat and watched all of Cheers and all of
Oh,
Frasier.
yeah.
Those are both 10-year shows,
Half
but they're
hour
half
ones are
hour.
easy for me
I
because
can
I could do them while cooking food.
right,
Throw my headphones on, prop up my phone,
right, and exactly.
and just kind of like background listen
So,
to it,
yeah,
you know?
right. Really quick, The Boys has 8 episodes, and this was episode 6 that just dropped. So it's near over.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna be so sad though, because I enjoy the show so much.
I'm not. I still got a
But
season
anyway,
and a
yeah.
half to watch.
You son of a yeah, that's fair though. But yeah, I forgot to tell you, I started watching the new American Gladiators.
Oh, yes. How's that going?
It's not bad. It very much reminds me of the original in that it's not as campy. Nothing will ever be that campy, right?
Right.
But they do very similar things, which is that they have the gladiators be over the top. A few of them are former pro or current pro wrestlers, so they know how to really cut a promo
Yeah.
basically.
Sell some shit.
Um, yeah, but the events are pretty similar. The weirdest thing though is the Eliminator. There's no gladiator on it.
Really?
Like, at the end, how you had to run through the tunnels and
Yeah.
one of them or one was clear, the other had a
Yeah. One
gladiator.
was
They don't
clear,
do
one
that
was
now.
spooky, one was not.
Yeah, it's legit just competitor versus competitor
I mean,
competitors versus the eliminator.
I kind of
And
can
I don't mind it.
appreciate that though. Because,
I
like,
actually don't mind it.
because if, like, you picked wrong and you're wrestling some freaking wall of beef, and the other dude whose
Yep.
ass you were kicking picks right, he just wins.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And but otherwise it's very similar, as far as the eliminator goes. They didn't change much on it. They changed it a little
Little
bit,
hand
but
cranky thingy.
they don't have that. They just have
Oh,
like well, they have monkey bars that they
that's
have
not
to
the
go across
same.
instead
That's not the
instead of the
same as
hand
a
bike.
hand bike.
Yeah, but it's right off of that into the cargo net. The
Nice.
cargo net into a swing. You come down from the swing, and they have the balance beam just like they used to, and then you have to go up the I forgot what they call it, but the tread thing, you know,
Yeah.
um,
Treadmill of
which
death.
gets a lot. Yeah, which gets a lot of people because by the time they get to it, they're exhausted, and now you got to run it like a 45-degree incline or something like that, you know, and it's made a difference in quite a few, where someone's got a big lead and they get to that and they just got nothing left and the other person just runs past them.
I mean,
Um,
American Gladiators, though, will never be most extreme elimination challenge.
oh God, no, no, no,
My
no, for
all-time
sure.
favorite weird show.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it
But
so
like
much.
I said, they a lot of the games are the same, like they still have the gauntlet, they've got joust, the oh, I forgot the
How
assault.
how Q-tip you are to Q-tips and just
They're pretty much the same.
really.
Yep.
Wow, I figured I'd try to
So
church
no,
him up or something.
they really didn't. And they've added a couple new games. Although in fairness, I think the couple new games they've added are kind of very similar to old games.
Do they have
But
Atlas Ball or whatever the fuck that was called?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't gotten through the whole season, so I
Because
don't know for sure if that one. I love that one.
that was always sick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, they've got shit. What's the Powerball still in there?
hell yeah.
Like I said, they tried to really keep the ones that were like crowd
I
favorites.
bet you they don't have the one where you break through and conquer. They don't have that.
No, they definitely don't have
that's like
that.
head trauma city right there.
What that's where like the gauntlet one is basically there's 4 gladiators and each one they've got like pads on their hands basically, or one's got like a bar, not a bar, but it's basically a two-handed bar, but it's, very padded, of course, and you got to get
Boo.
past each one of them.
Should be spikes.
So, and honestly though, it's a little easy. I've seen way too many people get all the way through that one. um, because like one I watched last night, the woman, she just steamrolled through it because she's like a beefy, strong woman, not huge, but just
Big boned.
muscle. Yeah. I mean, she's just muscle and she just ran through them. And that's the thing is the gladiators are all they're all in amazing shape, of course. But they're some of them are like track stars, some are pro wrestlers, some are football players kind of thing.
All of them are
And you
drug
can
addicts.
yeah, that I don't know, but I mean the old ones for sure, but
For sure.
we've seen the documentaries.
Yes.
But like I said, I've still found it pretty interesting. It's a good like kind of background noise show. And it's like, because there's events you're like, meh, and then you're like, ooh, this is coming up. I want to watch this, Powerball or whatever.
Right.
But um yeah, it's and the contenders are not that different from before, other than most of them are in much better shape.
Oh yeah, it's
A
not Steve the plumber that was on his
no,
lunch break
no.
wondering what the hell is going on at the
Yeah.
auditorium.
No, there's been nobody. Well, I take that back. There was a woman that I was like, how the fuck did she make it this far? And because she was like gassed on like every event, basically. I'm like, how in the hell, because everybody else has been, they're training for American Ninja Warrior and then probably couldn't make it on that. So they tried out for this, kind of a thing,
Well, she was
you know,
trying out for Great British Baking Challenge and ended up in the wrong
dude.
lot.
I mean, she's not like slovenly or out of shape or anything, but it's just she doesn't have the cardio and stuff for that. And I'm like, how do you not really amp your cardio before you go on a show like that? Because again, the eliminator, literally the last part of it is running on an incline, But anywho, but most of them have been pretty good shape. But it's still funny though, seeing like there was a guy on there, the one of them, he's like 150 pounds, and you see him stand near one of the gladiators, and they're all like 250,
Oh yeah.
like dwarfing this man. So I was like, okay, good, because I was really afraid you were going to get a bunch of former football players and all this, and they've kind of kept it to where it leans more towards air quote average Joe. But the average Joe now does a lot more, CrossFit exists now.
Yeah. P90X.
CrossFit, yeah, those things weren't
Taibo.
really a thing. Yeah. Whereas, like you said, they were basically just
DDP
pulling people
yoga.
out of the crowd, before. So
Mousercise,
I've
whatever that thing was on Disney Channel at 6 a.m.
the what? Oh yeah, yeah. Mouser size. I forgot about that. Yes. So yeah, like I said, I've enjoyed watching it. But what's kind of cool though is Amazon has also put in the remake from what 10 years ago. That's not as
Oh.
good, but they put that in there, and then they also have like a Gladiators UK in there. So I was like, I might watch. I'm curious to watch the Gladiators UK. I'm very curious to see
Yeah, what the events
because
are.
also the way they taunt is way different, so it might be a funnier watch.
That's true.
The
That's
trash
true.
talk might be gold.
Do you think
So
in assault, instead of having a tennis ball gun, they just try to stab each other?
yes, I hope so. One can only hope. What I'm sad about is I've watched 4 or 5 episodes and Assault's only been on there once,
Ah, boo.
which I get it. Assault's they're not going to give it to you every
They
episode.
should though. It's amazing.
They should. Yeah. I love that one.
I always wanted to do
But
assault.
it's also it's very similar to how it was before though. I mean, it's done in a more safe way because you remember in that documentary they were talking about how unsafe that
Oh
event
yeah.
was before. So it's definitely done a little safer, but it's still got where they have to dig around in a sandbox to find the arrow to go over to the crossbow. Then they have to load the arrow in the crossbow, and when you're trying to put the arrow in, your hands open game. Like there's a shield, but it doesn't protect you completely. So it's um But like I said, those were things I don't remember if it has the air quote hand grenades. You
Oh
remember they just
God.
had like
Yeah, like
the
3
tennis balls?
balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
So weird. No, wasn't it like the last ditch weapon?
It was, yeah,
Yeah.
it was the absolute last part before
Yeah.
you just crossed the finish line and
If
got
it
like
was
2
an actual
points or
hand
whatever.
grenade, they should have gotten it. It was just rocks. That's what they
Yeah,
represented. Just
basically it
rocks.
was. It really
Yeah.
was. You're like, well, you better hope they just don't shoot you at the very end.
Hey, if it worked for
But
David, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Well, you don't even get a sling though,
That's true. That's true.
You just gotta throw it up there.
Yeah,
The best
they
part
didn't
was
take
back
off my
then.
man thong. I'll show them.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh God. Take that target down. We gotta burn it. In fact, burn this whole set down. Oh man. Uh, but yeah, like I said,
Wouldn't that be
the
funny to
only
have a
thing I don't.
tearaway thong just to use as a sling for that event?
Yes, that would be awesome.
Like you spend months
That son of a
practicing with a
bitch.
sling.
Yeah. You nail it on the first shot
Yeah,
too. You
just
know.
there's some smoke to gladiator between the eyes.
Like, oh shit, I forgot I was supposed to hit the target,
Yeah.
not the gladiator. They go staggering back and you hit the next one on the target. The only thing I don't like is the Miz is the host of it.
Yeah, I
And I
was
get
wondering
it.
whose face that was.
Yeah, and I get it because, each time they've done gladiators, they've basically had a former pro wrestler. As the last time they did it, it was Hogan. The first time they did it, it was
Why didn't they bring Hogan back?
I think he was busy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Pretty sure he had prior
Lots
engagements.
of hot rods being inserted into holes. You're saying?
Yes, yes.
I can only
Speaking of,
assume.
that'll for our next episode, that's going to be my goal. Is there's a 4-part Hogan doc on Netflix.
Oh,
So
wait, Brian, have you got your goal of Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man?
no, I told you I
Damn it,
put that on my
man!
stack of games. I'm gonna get to it.
God damn it! You got
No,
to watch it so we can discuss.
I'll try real hard to watch that before next week. I just have to remember is the problem.
That's
Like when
fair.
you reminded me, if I was sitting in my room watching something, I would have been like, "Oh, I should just watch it." But it was I'm doing anything else. You know how it is, and
Yeah,
out of sight, out of mind that
absolutely.
quick. So I just have to, you know,
Buckle
remember.
down and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And watch the Hogan doc.
and watch the Hogan doc.
Because I'm really curious how much I'll. Apparently, it's got his last interview in it, and I'm very curious
Just a
what.
Ouija board.
Yeah, basically. No, I'm just really curious to see if there's much in it that I don't already know about him. Because
Right.
I've seen, like, I had WWE did a documentary on him like 1,000 years ago. I had that and watched it. There was another one done on him, and I watched that. And you know what I mean? It's like I've heard so many Hogan stories over the years because he's one of the biggest things ever in pro wrestling.
Right.
So, you've heard probably all of the stories pretty much. So I'm curious if this really brings anything new to the table. Also, Hogan's a notorious liar as far as to his stories goes. So, I'm very curious to hear his side of some stuff maybe.
I'm
Maybe
hoping
that'll be
episode
what is
3
new.
is nothing but
Mhm.
pastaroni or pastamania.
Oh, me too.
The whole thing,
Me
front to
too.
back, pillar to post, pastamania.
Yeah, I agree. Do you know the one thing I'm really curious to hear is I want to hear Hogan's side of the one WrestleMania where he came out and they booed the shit out of him
Oh yeah, right.
after the last round of racist statements came out. Yeah. I'm very curious to see how he felt about that. I'm curious if they talk about that at all. Because if they didn't, then they've done a disservice,
It hurt, brother. It hurt.
because I mean, it had to, though, really, right?
Oh yeah.
Like this fan base is always like, we don't care you're Hulk Hogan,
Yeah.
you know? But it's like, buddy, we even gave you a pass after the first racist thing. Like, hey,
It's
you know
cool.
what?
We
Maybe
don't
he was
like
just
Bubba the Love
stupid.
Sponge.
Yeah, like, okay, it's been a couple years. We're whatever. We've forgiven you. It was kind of like, we kind of can't let you go on this anymore because what's a pattern?
Brother.
We kind of got to give you the business now, brother. Yeah.
Brother.
So
Brother.
we'll see. Apparently now the thing in WWE is TKO. the rumors are that they're going around to different talents wanting them to restructure their contracts because they're making too much money, basically.
Oh, what a problem
And
that
they
is.
did this with a group called yeah,
I'd
they're
love to have that problem.
yeah, no, I mean the wrestlers are making too much money,
I
not
know. I
TKO.
would love to have that
TKO wants to
problem.
make even more money. Yeah. But a pair of guys called the New Day who've been there forever, and they're just, like synonymous with WWE at this point. And they wanted him to take like a 50% pay cut, and the guys were like, no. And they were like, so, they're like, cut us. Like, we're not going to take that. So if that's what you want us to do, release us. And they got released.
Wow.
And people were shocked by it, because these are guys that you figured were going to just, they're going to retire as WWE. They're going to be like the one dude, Xavier Woods. He has the Up, Up, Down, Down channel. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but
I mean,
they
I
do
know
all
the
sorts of
code.
gaming stuff on there. Yeah. Well, that's obviously where they got the title, but apparently I didn't know this. I don't know who owns that channel, cuz he's built that brand to be something pretty big. And if WWE owns it, that really sucks, because he'd have to start over or
Yeah.
negotiate a buyout, which they're not going to do, because they'll just go, "No, we'll just get another host."
Right,
We'll
right.
get another wrestler to host, you know. So yeah, that's interesting though, because if they start going to all the wrestlers wanting them to take pay cuts, there's a chance of other wrestlers getting cut because they're like, nah, I don't think so, bud. Because if you ain't gonna pay me, there's other promotions.
That's fair,
Like
right?
I can still go make some money. And good for them. They should use whatever leverage they have. But I hate to see guys, get cut from WWE. But it's like basically what this keeps showing is that for the sake of WWE, selling to TKO was probably the worst thing that could have ever happened. Like it shows you how different it is when it's not Vince McMahon running it, when now you have a corporation running it, because all they want is optimal profit,
Right, right.
whereas Vince McMahon wanted good product and the optimal product monies, but he was willing to take a little less monies if it meant that the show was good,
Yeah.
you know. So whereas TKO doesn't give a fuck. They just care about the bottom line.
Yeah, it's
Cause
just
Stone Cold said so.
that's just the nature of everything now, Brian. Got to
It
keep the
is. It
shareholders
is,
happy.
man. Yep. It's ruined so many businesses. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's, trying to corrupt something I love, man.
I know, right? Good,
All right,
clean
enough of
fun.
that. Yeah, I was trying to think if I have anything else, but I don't think I have anything else.
Well,
So
we
it's been a pretty
could.
boring week. I mean, I can give a quick update on. I talked last week about how I've been struggling, with my mental health. I had an appointment with my psychiatrist, got an adjustment on my meds, so we'll see how that goes, because it takes a little while for stuff to kick in and whatever. But it was a new doctor also, so you
Right.
know, I had to sit there, and I like
Was
her.
it
She's
Doctor
nice, but
Love?
I had to sit there, and it was
Nice.
no. But I had to go through my whole story again, basically, because new doctor.
New doctor,
So
yeah.
I just wish that you could just. I wish it could be like Star Trek, where I just walk up and hand them like an iPad, and they look at it and go, "Oh, I see." Like.
I mean, it wouldn't be great if you
or
just we'll just go to, youtube.com/saltylanguage. It'll be like previously on.
yeah, yeah. Basically, that's what I need, is a previously on,
Yeah.
previously in Brian's head. Yeah. Hey, here you go. Here's the recap.
The recap.
She hit skip because instinct.
Well, of course.
Fucking hate how many shows have recap. I mean, I get it, but if it was on last week, I generally don't need a recap.
Yeah.
But I get it for the people who are coming from nowhere. Or maybe you watch like you with the boys. I could see where maybe you need a recap before you jump back in.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm haven't watched in a while, sure, recap's lovely. But for
Yeah,
the most part,
yeah,
I'm like, this sucks.
yeah. At least they give you the option of skipping them most of the
That's
time.
true. That's true.
Most of the time. Oh, the other thing I watched this week was I've been trying to or I've pivoted to watching Daredevil,
Oh,
the
okay.
new season of Born Again, which is pretty intense, but it's been good.
Nice.
Bullseye's freaking great. The guy
Oh,
playing
nice.
Bullseye is amazing because he he really reads like a psychopath.
Oh, that's
You know,
how he should. Let's be real.
yeah, dude. He's in a diner in the new episode, and just the thought of Bullseye around silverware and kitchen utensils is like, could there be a much better place for him to murder?
um,
Like literally
Kenny's
everywhere he
Knife
turns.
Factory.
I mean, yeah. I mean, aside from Kenny's,
Yeah.
by the way, big sponsor of the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
If you're
yeah.
getting knives, go to Kenny's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Promo code SLP for 20%
Hmm.
off Kenny's Knife Factory.
Your knife purchase. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just as soon as you realize what's going on, you're just like, oh, this is going to be a pretty cool scene,
Hmm.
and it was. So
Nice. Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So yeah. So yeah, that's what I got. So let's do Q the W then if you're through
QW.
your notes.
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, last week
oh
on the
yeah,
QW, we asked
brother.
y'all if music is therapy, who is your
Mm-hmm.
therapist?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, big, no longer Diamond fan, Big Dev.
Oh.
He's just regular Dev now in my eyes until he becomes a Diamond again.
I mean, he's still Big Devery though.
Now he's regular Devry now. He's been demoted.
Oh dang.
Yep.
Man. All right.
Brooks and
Wow.
Dunn with a little Nickelback. just a little, huh?
Is that what he orders at the bar now?
I hope
You
so.
Brooks and Dunn with a Nickelback?
Yeah, that does sound like an order, doesn't it? Yeah.
Does, yeah.
Wow.
Brooks and Dunn sounds like a whiskey, so.
Wow, Brian. These comments are all from like blasts from the past here.
All right.
Jared, former field
Yeah.
reporter of the Salty Language program, Slipknot.
Yeah. That's
Nice.
another one I go to a lot. Yeah. Real quick. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers to Jared. His mom's had some health issues recently, so
That sucks.
hopefully she's on the mend and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
If he still listens. Yeah.
If he better.
Mm.
I'm looking at him. Let's see here. Clint, another blast from the past.
Yeah.
John Bon Jovi, which
okay.
I was saying halfway there earlier, so it's perfect. And then
you were, yeah.
Jeff from Hobie, Blue October.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then Jody says John Denver.
Okay. That was one my mom used to go to a lot. She liked John Denver quite a bit.
John Denver, the Muppets, baby.
It's a great album. Yeah. Although, in fairness, he did shit all over our hometown.
Everyone that lives here does, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know if you ever saw the story on that, but yeah, he played Toledo. And it's funny because I'm pretty sure my mom was at the show he played here. And it was the last time he ever came through Toledo because he hated the experience.
I mean, especially back then. It's way better now, John.
I think he wrote
Just
I think there's a reference in one of his songs
back.
about Toledo too. Yeah. I think he's busy too.
Was he touring with Hogan?
Playing a duet. Yeah, I think so. Remember, Hogan used to play bass, so
that's
maybe.
True.
Heaven, or I don't know about heaven, but some place gained a Hulkamaniac.
Yeah, I guess. On Instagram, SEIS says, "Got to be Failure or Deftones for me," and some metal fingers. Hell yeah.
Deftones, another one I go to. Yeah. You know what's funny? Last week we were talking about bands that you kind of forgot how much you liked.
Yeah.
Is by listening to some of the stations I've listened to, plus the new Deftones album. I've really kind of gotten back into listening to the Deftones and forgotten how much I loved listening to them. And Sparta is another band that
they are pretty great.
I'd forgotten about. Yeah. Because Sparta has a new album, and I was like, man, I forgot how much I like Sparta, and went back and listened to a bunch of their stuff.
Nice. That's all I got.
What? That's it?
That's it?
Right. That's actually more than we usually get. So
I know, right? It's fucking
our friend Garrett says, if I just need to be calm and relax, Yasunori Mitsuda says, if I just need to hammer through something, Aesop Rock.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Where is it? I know I mean, Luther didn't even have to send this in for us to answer this for him because we both know Leonard Skinner is his first answer.
Of course, yeah, yes, of course.
There's no question, Leonard Skinner.
No,
which I'm not knocking in any way because there's nothing wrong with
we
that.
just know him.
He says I have two that. We just know him. Yeah, he says I have two quickly came to mind. One, of course, was Leonard Skinner. They're my go-to. Get through the day, week, etc. Band. Driving in shitty conditions, Skinnerd. Angry at the world, Skinnerd, and so on. Two, he says Sturgill Simpson. His albums just speak to me.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. He says salty selections. In my high school days, I'm a 95 grad. It would have been Skinnerd, Pearl Jam, Temple of the Dog, and the Lion King soundtrack. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He says, yeah, my buddies and I would get high as fuck and sing our respective parts as well all together. It was our problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
Goddamn
God,
right.
I hope you sang that. No, I didn't. Listen, I've sang Hakuna Matata enough in my life probably because every time that I opened for, 2 years straight at Hollywood Video, I played The Lion King from 9 a.m. till noon in the kids section or in the store itself. So, and I don't even have to see it to like mouth the words along to the movie and
why
different
mouth
stuff.
it? Sing it out loud.
Very, very familiar with that soundtrack.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How come nobody said Dr. Teeth in Electric Mayhem, though? I mean, the guy's literally a doctor.
He is. You're not wrong. He is a doctor. Good point.
Yeah.
It's a good point.
He's right up there with Dr. Pepper and Dr. Thunder.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Dr. Love.
Don't forget Dr. K.
And Dr. K. Yeah, you're right.
Dr. K. Yeah. Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood. You're right. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of doctors and
so many doctors. Dr. Specimen, also known as Dr. Spaceman.
Yes, Dr. Spaceman.
Yeah.
All right, I've got 6 for you.
3 right in the middle. Boom, bullseye, baby. Just like I'm using my Manthon sling.
Oh my. What's the kind of adventure you'd try if you have infinite lives?
I like that. Infinite lives. Because that adds a lot to what you could be doing.
True.
Let's go wrestling some bears. That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. Yeah. It's got to be something where your chance of death is like
you're
99%.
for sure gonna die. Yeah.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah.
But if you have infinite lives, it doesn't matter.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Even if you got mauled and they're like, sir, we have some bad news. You're going to be in a vegetative state the rest of your life. Be like, nah, just fucking pull the plug. I'll be good. See, I got extra guys.
I'm assuming this is like Groundhog Day logic, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just keep dying and coming back, dying and coming back, dying and coming back.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Until you
that's 100%
make Andy McDowell fall in love with you.
Right. Because literally, look, if you know you're 100% coming back, it's got to be just the most insane shit you can do. Like, I'm jumping out of a plane with no parachute.
Yeah. Skydive naked from an airplane.
Yes. Speaking of Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah. Kickstart my heart.
Oh, no, that's Kickstart My Heart. Sorry. I don't know what I'm thinking. But you know what I mean? Like, or like you said, wrestle a bear. Because it's like, there's no way I'm beating this bear. It's going to destroy me.
Yeah. Like, I don't want it to be a sanctioned bear wrestling match. Like, I want to run up and kick it in its bear dick and then, like, get things going.
Street fight for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, whatever city we're nearest, like WWE.
Street fight the grizzly bear.
Yeah. Well, like in WWE, like whatever city the event is in, right? Like whatever the pay-per-view is at, wherever it is, it's that city street fight.
Yeah.
And people are like, and it's like, what? Okay, we're in like, Gary, Indiana. It's a Gary street fight. It's like, okay, what's that mean?
Well, Gary's probably super dangerous street fight.
Actually, you're probably right.
If it was like Poughkeepsie or something like that.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It's like,
we're in a Martha's Vineyard street fight.
Right. Yeah.
Like, what?
Well, that's the thing. That's what bothers me, okay? Is like if you're gonna just call it a street fight. If you're gonna put the city title on there, I mean you're doing it for the cheap pop, but
of course.
But otherwise, make it something that has to do with that city. Like if it's a New York street fight, give me like, nunchucks that are rats, shit like that.
Yeah, obnoxiously
make
large things of pizza.
Exactly. Or if it's a Philly street fight, I need Philly steak sandwiches.
I need to disappear probably into the background because I hear a dog.
Oh my God, Tony's
What are you
disappearing
doing,
in. Oh
Bob?
my God, is that a secret door handle?
It is. What are you doing?
Oh my God, I just saw a head.
You gotta go outside or something? You know you're interrupting everything. You're the worst.
Uh, Classic Bomber.
There you go. Don't eat bird seed.
Dude, she's gonna go right to the birdseed.
Actually, I have to buy new bird seed for back there because the bird seed I bought,
Yeah.
it doesn't work for my feeders. It's too chunky, believe it or not.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, so
To
I
feed.
have like one feeder that's perfect for it. Everything else, the birds are like, "What the fuck, bro?" I'm like, "I don't know. Go out front. There's a better
Uh,
one." You know?
yeah, you're just teasing them otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like when you buy too big of salt for your salt shaker,
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
basically what it is. They're just like, "Fuck."
Or the opposite. If you buy too fine a salt for a grinder.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever done that. It
I've
doesn't
done that
work real
too.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm making them work for it is what I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Because
I
they are
like it.
eating it slowly.
Yeah. You're like figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
yeah, I
it's gonna be extreme shit,
yeah,
you know?
100%. Stuff I would have never tried because it's like, okay, let me backflip everything now. Like I'm gonna
Yeah,
turn into
exactly.
what's his name, Travis Pastrana or whatever. You know, it's
Yeah.
like I'm just
Travis
backflipping
Pastrami.
everything. Yeah, yeah, that's my name. Yeah, because
He's
I'm
on
gonna
the same
backflip
crew of Johnny
everything.
Bloat.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. No, I'm gonna backflip everything, but I'm also gonna eat a pastrami sandwich while backflipping it.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Yeah,
And that could
like
then
oh my
the stunt
god, he
career
landed the
leads right
sandwich.
into a pastrami truck.
Yep, yep,
It's perfect.
that'd be great actually. Yeah,
Yep.
the Johnny pastrami truck,
The Johnny pastrami truck. And
which
the best
will be
sandwich
my
on the
food truck.
thing is the backflip.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, you're
See? It
right.
all writes itself,
Oh,
Brian. It all writes
it's
itself.
like a deconstructed sandwich, like an open face or something like that, but it's like the
No,
bread's
we
on the
hate that.
inside.
We
No?
hate that.
Oh, all right. All right.
It needs to be a real sandwich.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, I was trying to think of a way of backflipping a sandwich, but I didn't really, I don't know
Because the
what else you can
flavor's
do.
so good, you'll do a backflip.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
We're metaphorically
Yeah.
doing it then. Okay. I get
Like
you.
wheelchair people backflips. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I've seen guys backflip wheelchairs. It's fucking amazing. In the Nitro
Right?
Circus, they'll
Yeah,
backflip anything, man.
that's true.
I love it.
Yep, there
Yep.
she is.
Yep. Of course. Oh my God, Tony, so far. Wait, are we doing near far?
Yes, we are.
Far.
Farmer, just hang out.
Huh?
We're
Near.
wrapping up. Just hang out. Farmer, lay down. Just lay down. She's like, there's no bed in here. What am I?
Dude, it
Fine.
was great. When you waved your hand, I saw side eye from Bomber.
Oh god, she gives side eye like you know
Yeah.
remember when Jaws comes out of the water like looks at the
Yep.
boat. That's basically
Yep.
what she does to you.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, teeth. You know?
Yeah.
Instead of Jaws, she's teeth.
Yeah, she's something, all right.
Just like on the shirt. Yep.
Teeth.
Oh man. So yeah, I can't wait to hear what crazy shit people want to do with infinite lives. I mean, you know, or the other way is, you know, rescue a princess from multiple castles.
That's true.
Or go to multiple castles attempting to rescue a princess, I should say.
Right. Yeah.
You know, because I'm gonna probably need extra guys for it, or you know, that kind of thing. But you know, the other side of this is, man, can you imagine the nefarious shit you could do?
Oh, it'd be
Because
horrifying.
you can't die.
Yeah.
You know, so you're just like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna do
Oh.
all the things you know I've ever wanted to do.
Actually, speaking of undeath, I got one more thing, but before
Okay.
we wrap this up.
Okay.
I started listening to this podcast, which I had to switch my podcast to Apple Podcast app because my Downcast I've used for years is just getting shittier and shittier.
Yeah, I've noticed. I haven't
sucks.
used it in a long time, but the last time I did, I was very close to doing the same thing. Actually, I've got mine all like on Spotify because I use Spotify mostly now. But I just don't listen to most of them.
Right.
I need to, and I just don't. You know.
What the fuck's this called?
Oh, that actually reminds me of
Go-to
something I got to
show.
look at on. I got to look up on Twitter real quick.
So apparently this, I don't know if they do this every year, but Michelle told me about it, and it's called RE Jesus Christ. It's called RE Dracula is the podcast.
Okay.
Have you ever read Bram Stoker's Dracula? Or if
I
you
have,
did, what?
yeah.
Okay, same. I read it in
Seen the
school.
movie, read the book, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I don't remember this, but the book is basically written like a journal.
Yes. Yeah,
right?
it's written from, what's his nuts'
From
perspective.
John Harker's
Thank you.
perspective.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
So
Keanu
this,
Reeves. Yeah,
yes, so this
yeah.
podcast, it starts on the first day of the journal, May 3rd or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then every day a new episode comes out, and it just goes along with the journal, and it's going to go all the way through November. But you're listening to the book
Oh, that's
just in
interesting.
journal, and it's almost like audio theater because there's sound
Okay.
effects, there's different
Okay.
actors. It's pretty cool.
That's a nice idea. I like that
And
because
it's
it
like the
really
first
is just
couple
like delivering an
episodes were
audiobook.
short, like a few minutes long,
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
like
because some of the entry
yeah,
are
the one I
short in
listened to
there.
today
Yeah.
was like 40 minutes.
Right.
But I mean, I'm really enjoying it so
Hmm.
far. Yeah.
I like the idea though. That's
It's a
because
great
you
idea.
know, because I haven't, I've only listened to a few like audio dramas, and the ones I listened to were like Marvel had a few.
Yeah, I was telling
There was
Michelle
a
about that.
Wolverine
Yeah.
one. I think
Yeah.
you listened to the Wolverine
I
one
listened to
too,
the
right?
Wolverine one, yeah.
Yeah, and it was all right, and and there was another one that came out after Wolverine that I listened to. I don't remember what it was, but there was like one or two more that came out, and I listened to them, and they were okay. They weren't great, but they were different and kind of fun. Uh, but I just have never explored that, and I know there's some great ones out there.
Yeah.
Obviously there's some big like God, I can't think of the one. Garrett listens to it. Listened to it. It's like the biggest one that was out there, where it was the like scary stories that happened in this one town or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
It's God, what the hell is it? It's a
Spookyville?
huge podcast. No, it's like I want to say lore, but it's not lore. I think it's something else, but it's one of those kind of podcasts. But anyways, it's got a massive following. They've written books. There's all
Yeah.
sorts of stuff. They came out of nowhere. It's a small, it was a small podcast that just exploded, you know. So
We're still waiting.
yeah, now they're like one of the top podcasts,
We're still waiting.
We're still waiting. Yeah,
But
people are
yeah,
gonna be
no,
waiting.
I recommend it. It's pretty cool to follow along with the journal day by day. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you say it was called again?
It
Whoops.
Dracula.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of
I'm
colons in your stuff
dude,
tonight.
you know I love colons.
Oh my god, I'm writing it down. I literally wrote colon down
That's hilarious. That'll
instead
teach you.
of the colon sign. Oh man. Oh yeah, I forgot an update to my doctor's visit. I posted a tweet that was like, you're getting old when most of your doctor's visit is talking about like, your poop and your poop habits.
Oh yeah.
Because when you're younger, you generally aren't. They're not like, how's your bowel?
Yeah.
They because they just assume you're doing all right. When you get older, they're concerned because if your bowel's not moving, that could be an obstruction, or it could be cancer or
Water
whatever. So
every day. We just
yeah,
water.
yeah. So I'm at my doctor's, get done with the visit because like I said, I was talking about the bloating and all that and the fiber, and he leaves and then he pops his head back in and goes, "You have colonoscopy yet?" And I was like, "No," and he goes, "Okay," and he goes, "You need to do that." I'm like, "I know," and then he goes, "Do you want to do the box?" And I was like, "The box?" And he goes, "Cologuard," and I was like, "Sure, let's try that." So apparently, I'm gonna get a box soon to shit in, and
That's exciting.
that's gonna be the craziest thing I've shipped in the mail.
Yeah. Do you have to paw
Yeah.
like sand over it?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious to see what the instructions are for it because I'm very curious. It's like, do you have to shoot for a certain consistency? Is there rules to it?
I
Like,
hope it comes with like Tupperware or something.
oh, me too. Yeah,
Yeah,
Tupperware, a roll of tape.
yeah. That just let me know when you're ready, because then I'll make sure we go out and have like hot wings and beer the night before,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just
right.
make it just atrocious for whatever lab techs got to
Yeah.
open that poor package.
That was the first thought I had actually was, can you imagine working for this I mean, I'm sure they have. It wouldn't shock me if they have like robots that open it or something, but even if they don't, if it's humans, I'm sure they've got, ventilators and all that shit.
I
But
mean, if I
can you
just
imagine
had
that
like
job though?
if I just had money I didn't have to worry
Uh,
about, I would just love to buy
yeah.
these kits and like put like cowboy caviar in one, just send it in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said I'm very curious to see what the rules end up being on it, like how to do everything. Cause, it's funny when you get some of this stuff from the doctor's offices. Like when I had to do a urine collection. Have you ever done that? Where you like a 24-hour urine collection?
For other
Every time
people?
you No, for
Maybe.
myself. Like every time you pee, you have to like you pee into a cup and then you pour it into basically like a gallon jug
Oh,
kind of a thing.
gallon jug is not going to be enough for me for
Dude,
24 hours.
and
I
and you
piss
have to put
aggressively.
and you have to put it in your refrigerator.
Well, yeah, you got to keep it fresh.
Right.
Are you
So
kidding
then
me?
when you're done, you have to take it into your doctor's office. And
Yeah.
so you're literally walking in with like a gallon of
Yeah, you got yourself a
piss.
trucker bomb.
Dude, it's a weird experience because to them they're like, yeah, whatever, because it happens. It's like, when you go to the lab and they're like, yeah, here, pee in a cup for me,
Yeah.
and you're like, ew, and they're just like, yeah, just set it over there next to my sandwich,
Yeah. Yeah.
or
Put
what,
it in
it's
that
just,
weird stainless steel lazy Susan in between the bathroom and the lab.
yeah, they're so normal about it because they deal with it all day. And yeah, but I just walked in and I was like, and it came with a bag to put around the jug, of course, but
Yep. Brown
you
paper
know
bag, I hope.
yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. Walk in looking like I got like a couple of 40s, but it's
Hell
actual
yeah.
piss.
I mean, pretty accurate either way.
Yeah. But I just yeah, it's like
I've had
this is
40s.
my
Might as well be
this
pissed.
is my urine collection. Like,
Uh,
were you asked to bring this in?
and this one's my neighbor's. Why do you have that? Don't ask.
He just wanted me to bring it. I didn't ask questions. Oh, fuck. So, yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see how this goes, but I was like, yeah, listen, as because I'm low to mid risk, I don't have family history or anything, so I qualify for that. So I was like, okay, yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, why not?
Hopefully it all goes well, and
Fucking
I won't have to do
everyone's
the
opening a box like the end of Seven. What's in the
yeah.
box?
Oh God.
Oh
Can
God.
you, man,
It's a
can you
two
imagine if that was
coiler.
can you imagine if that was just your job all day though? Is just opening boxes of people's shit?
Yeah, it sounds awful, doesn't it?
Right?
I
That's
hope it
like
pays
God,
well. It probably doesn't.
that's what I was gonna say. That's one of those jobs I hope they have a robot that does it. Just because I just don't wish that on most people.
Most people. I can think of
Most people.
a list of
A
40
few.
at least.
All right.
Yeah, we should probably
Well,
get the fuck out of here.
if you want to see a real two coiler, head to saltylanguage.com.
Yes.
Click on the links and what have you. And if you want to reach out to us on the socials, you can hit us up on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me on some places at Stunami.
You can find me at patreon.com/saltylanguage. I will answer messages unless my phone likes to delete that app for some reason,
That's
which
weird.
is annoying.
Yeah.
So I have to reinstall it. I don't get notified half the time. I should probably check. But
yeah, phone couldn't just delete Facebook when you had it, but it's got to delete an actual useful app.
It's weird. So patreon.com/saltylanguage. Brian, you got another thing?
Yeah. Yeah. I got another podcast. It's me and our pal Heno talking about mental health stuff or what's going on in our lives, recovery, that kind of stuff. So it's called The Crazy Life. So if you're into that, please give us a listen.
Beauty.
Yeah. And once again, happy Mother's Day to all you real mothers out there.
Yeah.
As I said to my mom once years ago.
All that real mom shit.
Yeah. I called when I was a little kid, I referred to my mom as a real mother.
That's fun.
Yeah.
One of these days, you're a real mother.
Yeah.
You know that?
You're a real mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about my moms. I
We
can dig it. But yeah, happy Mother's Day to all of them out there, and hugs and kisses to all of y'all out there in the Dead Moms Club. So,
for sure.
That's a rough one. So with that, I don't know. Have a beer, you'll be fine, I guess.
I had a beer earlier this week, and it was like a 12.5%. It feels like I was drinking a cocktail. It was crazy.
Oh, that's a kick in the dick.
Yeah. It was fine, though, Brian. It was fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So stay salty, everybody. And, I don't know, stuff. I got nothing. I'm tired.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so out of it.